Gravy gang! What is going on, guys? Happy Gravy Days, Pass the Gravy, episode 513 with your boys Alex, Pat, and Bobby Jokes. Back at it again. Bobby Jokes throwing out a dab. That's why you gotta be watching the YouTube. You gotta be
dabbing
watching the
in
YouTube.
our face to start the episode.
Dabby Jokes over here. Yeah. He's like 513. Let's go. Yeah, guys. I've kind of just start us off right now. I'm kind of addicted to calling things the sport of kings, even not sports. Kentucky Derby was this weekend, and they referred to horse racing at one point as the sport of kings, which I've heard before. But I was like, that just sounds so fucking cool. So then, like, I was betting on a basketball game, and I was like, ha, Nugs winning in the sport of kings. Nuggets got that dub, and it's like. That now basketball's not the sport of kings, but like just saying it's the sport of kings makes it seem way cooler. And then like last night watching the stars crack and be like, sport of kings, am I right?
I like that one.
Right, but like it's like any sport you're watching, when anything cool happens, like that's why they call this the sport of kings.
No, I don't like that now that I think about it. Now, horse racing sport of kings, that makes sense because you have to be so goddamn wealthy to be involved in it at any level. Like you have to have money, or had to be born into your dad was the stable boy at this guy's thing, and so your family is stable boys, and that's how. No, sport of kings makes sense for that. Now, if you want to put it at a gambling aspect like you do, and you just want to throw it on there to make it more exciting, say like, oh, you're betting on Nikola Jokic is over, dude. He's a king among kings.
Well, that's already a thing.
But sport of kings, no, like basketball's not. Basketball's not a sport of kings. Basketball's a sport of the everyman. Basketball and soccer are the two most accessible sports on the planet. Soccer is the everyman sport, I would say. Well, because soccer, you need a ball and literally 4 trees, and you can fucking play.
You have to have a hoop for basketball.
But like basketball, there's hoops everywhere. There's ball. Like people have it. No matter where you are, you can find a pickup game of basketball. Hockey is not. It is. Hockey is closer to sport of kings because you got to have fucking money. You got to have money, but it's not because it is an expensive sport, but it's also a blue collar sport at the same time because fighting is built into the game in a way that the players are going to self police this. If you step out of line, you're going to get punched in the fucking mouth. Kings don't deal with that.
Well, hear me out.
Kings step out of line all the goddamn time, and all that happens is they send their peasants off to war.
Hear me out. What's the LA team in the NHL?
Oh, because LA is known for being an accurate representation of the rest of America. LA is
they play the sport.
The sport of kings. Everything America stands for.
They play the sport. It's the sport of kings. The Kings play the sport. Sport of kings.
When 99 was there, you could have made that point. When Gretzky was there, now it's just no.
Putin is basically a king. He plays hockey. Sport of kings.
Yeah, and nobody's allowed to touch him on the ice, and he moves slower than my fat ass on a run, yet he still scores 9 goals a game. Yeah, that's literally king shit. Russian hockey is the sport of kings, because if you fuck up, the king will kill you.
Kansas City Royals, Kings the Royals.
Baseball. If you want to make that argument. I'm on board with that. Baseball, sport of kings.
That's all I'm saying, Pat. Like I'm not trying to make any.
Are educated and they're smart. Feel like people that hate baseball are stupid.
No, you think I'm making some like grandstanding point? No, it's just cool to say that any sport you're watching, like sport of kings, guys. Like start throwing it out at the bar. People will call you. Like,
fit.
What do you know? No, it doesn't have to fit. That's the beauty. It just sounds cool.
Now, if you're watching a basketball game and there's just flopping going everywhere and just and travels and all this shit that they don't call, you go sport of king, as in King James, because he's just blatantly a flopper, despite being probably the first or second greatest player to ever play the game. He plays it like a bitch.
But they do call him King James, sport of kings.
King, not kings.
Well, Sacramento Kings.
Because Jordan was a man of the people. Jordan talked shit and was a degenerate gambler. That's a man of the people. LeBron James tries to copyright Taco Tuesday. That's not a man of the people. That is a king. Sport of king, singular.
Well, like Sacramento Kings play in the NBA, so that would be the sport of kings.
But also Sacramento Kings.
All the sports have a tie to royalty.
They are a people's team, though, because the only time they've ever been good, what were they trying to do? take down the Lakers, the Showtime Lakers, the kings of the fucking league, the assholes, the flashy Sacramento, Sacktown. No, that's gritty. They're a gritty. I don't actually. You can't call anybody in fucking California gritty. Maybe Oakland. Oakland could be gritty, but not Sacramento. I don't know.
It's
They're
just
fun.
turned into Pat ranting against California, is what it's turned into. It's turned into the Greg Gutfield show.
At some point of every episode, we kind of get there. I usually reel it back, but you fucking gave me an open forum, and I'm going to take it. Also, I had a coffee and a margarita right before we started, so shit slowed down and sped up at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was gonna say, like, soccer, like, it's like sometimes you'll hear the announcement, and that's why they call it the beautiful game, but they usually say it in a British accent. And you're like, sometimes when you watch soccer, specifically if you watch Soccer High, and you're just kind of like watching the movement of the ball, you're like, oh, dude, that was sick. Like, just watching how they move it, like that is why they call it the beautiful game. But also, Kings watch soccer, so Sport of Kings too. Soccer's also the Sport of Kings.
I mean, it's literally the EPL. They have a king.
And Saudi Kings too. They play soccer.
Yeah.
All the kings, all the monarchies love soccer.
Actually, that's why really only soccer should be the Sport of Kings, because it's the only un-American sport. Horse racing, very fucking American. Kentucky, what do? Horses and bourbon. That's it. Soccer, it comes from overseas. Why did we start our country? Because fuck the king. That's why. That's why we started all this shit. We're like, we don't want you lording over us. Sport of Kings, got to be a European sport. Soccer. Final answer.
No, because I would say that soccer is really America's sport if you look at it, because we
what?
hide England, which means we beat them because it's like their country's sport. You know, it's like what they're the best at. So like that's our
better than them.
Right. So we're better than them, which makes us better than everybody. But we also won the CONCACAF
sport.
We won the CONCACAF tournament, whatever it was, the Nations League, whatever that
because we're better than everyone.
Yeah, so we won that, which makes us the best team. We won 2 like domestic cups in a year, and I don't think any other country did that. So suck it, rest of the world. U.S. is the best. And then let's not forget the ladies. If you forgot about the U.S. women's national team, we win World Cups all the time. So it is America's game.
Well, we're the only country where women have rights. So,
but I put women ahead of men. So therefore women's achievements should be above men's achievements, which therefore makes soccer, us dominating in soccer, we're better than them at everything else. So like we get soccer because the women are better than the women everywhere else.
I mean, we're just better than them. Period.
And I will also say that if you want to argue with me and say the WNBA, Alex, the WNBA against everyone else in the world, fine, you can do that. I bet you we still win.
No,
Alex,
we don't.
Softball,
no,
we'd still beat everybody in softball.
Well, yeah, softball. Maybe Japan. I think Japan's sneaky good at softball.
No, not.
Well,
softball,
actually, that's
baseball.
sorry. Hold on, that's not sneaky good. Baseball's their sport. So softball would also be this.
Yeah. So America, it's still king sport. Still king sport.
Yeah, I railroaded that one.
Yeah, you did. You did. Just try it out. Sport of Kings. It's a cool thing. We're gonna start trying out now. What else did I have? I've been watching Mandalorian. Started Mandalorian up. I think I had gotten 1 or 2 episodes in back in the day. So it was like Star Wars Day last week, and Emma and I watched a couple of like the movies, and I was like, we should just watch Mando. So we started Mandalorian, and just like that's 100% like that, and Dog the Bounty Hunter are 100% like what my expertise on bounty hunting comes down to. But it seems exhausting. Just like, especially, can you imagine having to travel all throughout a galaxy to go find these people, and then you got to fight them, and then like you might have to fight their friends. They may be double crossing, all kinds of chaos. It just no thanks. Pass on being a bounty hunter. I'm gonna pass on that. Just seems like so much work.
It seems fun. I don't know if fun's the right word, but tracking down and beating up people and killing them, I don't know, kind of fun. But me and you we're not doers. We're not. We might be the guys that
even when I am, I'm not gonna do that much. I'm not gonna go to another planet. No fucking way, buddy.
We could be the guys that he talks to that like heard about a bounty. Not even that we have the bounty to give him. We just heard about some shit, and we might be able to send you in the right direction to find what you're looking for. No, we're not bounty hunters. That's not.
You seen this guy? We'd be that guy at the bar. You seen this dude? And it's like a picture of Robert. I'm like, yeah, I know that guy. And then I point one way, and then he goes that way, and then like spoiler alert, we lied to him. Robert went the other way, but Robert's our boy, so we got his back. And it's like now he's misled. Robert, flee.
Yeah.
We were
Bobby
working with him
jokes.
the whole time.
Fly.
Get out of here, go.
What would Bobby be on the run for? Like if Bobby committed a crime that like he had to go on the lam,
stealing chairs from the office. I've caught him red-handed doing that.
that's not enough to make him go on the lam. I'm talking about like
he'd steal like a really expensive chair that's worth like whatever it is. This chair is worth $1,700.
He steals a golden
we're
chair.
Chasing after you. Like what? I didn't know that. But it'd be like innocent. Like he didn't realize that was the most expensive chair in the building. He thought it didn't look like it was in great condition. I didn't think anybody needed it.
What was the Harrison Ford movie? I feel like it would be like a Patriot. Is it Patriot Games where like he's wrongly accused and then he's on? That would be Bobby. It'd be Bobby did nothing wrong, and all of a sudden the FBI broke down his fucking door. It was like, "You're accused of espionage," and he's like, "Dude, I was literally just listening to the Astros game. What are you talking?" Then Bobby goes, "That's what it is. Bobby's got to clear his name from the CIA and FBI and NSA because he's been framed."
They accidentally entered there was like another Robert Barbosa. They just clicked his name instead accidentally. There was like an accounting error, and it's like no, after me. He's like, no, there's a logical explanation. It's not me, it's this other guy. And they're like, we gotta chase you now. Like that. It's like, yeah, he's absolutely falsely accused.
There's an actual Bobby Jokes who's involved in the mafia, and he tells bad punchlines when he kills people, but somehow Robert gets pinned.
Robert K. Jokes.
I don't think it's K. Is it? It's not K, is it?
The killer.
That can't be your middle name.
No, his last name's not Jokes either.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you throw a middle initial on things. I know in your business you could just add imaginary initials, but
you can. People just ask you what it is, and you make up different answers each time.
Alex P, and the P is for penis.
My Twitter handle is my real middle initial, so
not confusing at all.
Not. Everybody asked me about it, and I just ignore it now at this point. What else was I gonna write? So yeah, Mandalorian, that's tight. It's tight, but bounty hunting, not for me. Not for me at all.
Dude, you're gonna love the show the longer it goes. The kid just gets cuter and cuter.
Well, you can just tell like Disney bought all the Star Wars stuff. Like we had to have something super cute.
But
do that.
But it serves a purpose. Everything serves like all the Disney shows for Star Wars have been fucking outstanding. The movies, they fucked up by not having overarching theme, but the shows are phenomenal. Wait till you get on to Andor, buddy. I just finished Andor. It's been out like fucking a year, and I finally sat down and watched it all. Oh, so goddamn good. Stellan Skarsgård is in it, who's one of my favorite actors just because he's a creepy old white guy, and he plays it really well.
Yeah.
Love that guy. But also, every time I see him, I get really, really depressed that the girl with the dragon tattoo never got a second movie because that shit was great. Here's where I just talk and nobody has any reactions to anything.
Just does a lot of random movies right there.
I don't know. Dude, shit's great. I love Star Wars. I've been watching shit out of Star Wars stuff lately. Gotta catch up. Now I got the Bad Batch to move on to. Dude, you want to do a Star Wars podcast? I'll do a whole podcast of Star Wars.
Do one. Yeah, we can get to podcasts actually. If you would like to start another one, we could add it to the Gravy Network. There's not.
Fuck yeah.
There's plenty of podcasts that we're part of on
Pass the lightsaber
podcast itself. My wormhole of the week, the rabbit hole that I've gone down this week. I feel like my algorithm on TikTok specifically just changes up like regularly. Like every week, it's like, guess what you're gonna be weirdly into this week, and it's like just like hate watching / cringe watching / like I'm curious about this. What is this? Why are people doing this? And Taylor Swift was in town like a couple weeks ago, but I for some reason am into Taylor Swift TikTok this week, and all I know is that Matt Healy, who is the singer from the 1975, the band in 1975. I know that like everybody's saying like he's dating Taylor Swift, she's dating him, and so like everybody will be like, well, he is a Virgo. Virgo, the color of Virgo is purple. What color outfit was she wearing first out on stage last night? It was a purple outfit. That means that she likes him. They're obviously together. Purple Rain is his favorite album, which is the color of Virgo, which she was wearing. The signs are all right there, people. It's right in front of your eyes. Come on, Swifties. Like Taylor Swift likes to hide a lot of secret meanings that then like announce other things, and like the Swifties all like to like decode it. But I think sometimes they just do the mental gymnastics to like prove whatever. It's like, if I can believe whatever I want to believe is right, like that's kind of how a lot of people are that like these days. It's like I can find something online that says whatever my point is, and then I can just beat that into the ground, whether or not I'm right or wrong. I can beat that into the ground. So I wanted to come up with my own Taylor Swift theory. So like just like this would be if you're new to this is how a typical TikTok would be like, "What's up, Swifties?" I feel like the recent news of Matt Healy and Taylor Swift is getting swept under the rug. It is very obvious that they are together, and I'm going to lay out a few reasons why. All right, Swifties. Taylor has an album called 1989, which is the same year that's right, Matt Healy was born. Guess what time he was born? Midnight, ladies. Midnight, another title of a Taylor Swift album. Think about it. Think about it. All right. Think about it. Taylor had that album 1989. Matt is in the band 1975. 1989 minus 1975 is 14. It only takes 14 letters exactly to spell I am Taylor Healy. The signs are all there, ladies. The signs are all right there. Taylor has a song called London Boy. Guess where Matt Healy was born? Yeah, London. London, ladies. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. The answers are right in front of your eyes. Taylor's favorite number, 13. It takes 13 letters to spell out Matt Healy 1975. Come on, people. Come on.
Some of those are numbers, not letters.
Well, they count. They're numbers.
Characters. Takes that many characters.
Characters. There we go. Takes that many characters. Taylor steps out of her shower onto a bath mat. A bath mat. And guess what Matt Healy just so coincidentally has in his bathroom? A bath mat. It's all right there. It's all right there. After one of her shows in Nashville this past weekend, she was seen out on Broadway Street in her favorite new pair of shoes. Just so happened to be Healy's. Matt Healy. I wonder why. What is she saying? What is she saying? I think the signs are all right there. My last one for you guys and gals. Taylor referred to George Strait's All My Exes Live in Texas at her final show in Nashville that Matt just so coincidentally happened to be at. Well, coincidentally, there's that line that says All My Exes Live in Texas. Taylor Lautner, Corey Monteith, and Joe Jonas all own homes in Texas. Those are her exes. Matt Healy in Tennessee seeing her. What else does the song say? That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee, meaning that she and Matt are together. The signs are right there, people. I don't know how we can't see it. Taylor Swift and Matt Healy confirmed dating. The signs have been in front of us this whole time. I don't know why anybody else can't see. So basically, that's what it is. That's what it is.
I've had a lot of really bad sports heartbreak in my life, and I've never wanted to kill myself more than I want to right now after listening to all that.
No, dude, but like it's awesome to watch because it's like you're like, how did you? Oh, you put that here?
Let me change that if we're gonna throw this on TikTok. I've had a lot of sports heartbreak in my life, and I've never wanted to unalive myself more than I've.
That's a good one.
Right
yeah,
now.
You'll get in trouble on TikTok.
Yeah, because you can't say fucking kill on a platform owned by a government that kills its citizens if they speak out against
they
it.
don't. Ooh. Hey, we can't. Robert, no, put that on the TikTok.
That's not going on TikTok.
The CCP will find us.
China. Also, that being said, I do have my own. I do have my own Taylor Swift conspiracy theory of my own.
Go off.
I'd love to add on there. As we all know, it's very common knowledge. She has also dated a lot of songwriters in her own day. I mean, everybody knows that. Who wouldn't? How come there's never been an answer song for all of her breakup albums? Her or her label, probably her label, actually, to preserve her image. They're paying these guys off so that they won't write retaliatory songs. Because why have we never gotten a song? Taylor's written 47 songs about her ex-boyfriends, and they did this, they did that. Not one of them was like, I don't know, kind of gives bad head. Her friends are
Maybe
bitches.
maybe there's no reason to
Like
strike back at her.
like John Mayer writing a song called "Her Friends Are Bitches" would be a fucking banger. Like, but it wouldn't be a normal John Mayer song. It would have to be that he wrote it in the style of country, like a country song, because she started out country and then abandoned that, so that he took that to also subvert her. But the label pays so that they don't do that because they can't hurt her image at all.
I think that the label actually like really fucked it in the past because Scooter Braun is like a big reason that she's had to like record like the Taylor's version of albums.
Oh yeah,
of all of that.
Poor her. She had to re-sing songs that she sang 8 billion fucking times.
Those because they weren't hers at that point.
Yeah, no, but it's poor her. They're not paying me the right amount, so she goes, okay, I'm gonna re-record everything note for note exactly the same way that I did it before.
But she added things.
All my fans that bought all this shit already, buy it again because I wasn't making enough money the first time. I want to make all the money. And even though I already have $800 million off of you guys, I really want to get that to $1 billion. Can you guys buy my new same songs all over again?
But they did do that. So,
yeah, they did because she's Taylor Swift.
You're acting like other bands and artists don't just release like multiple greatest hits albums with the same hits.
Well, that's different. That's a compilation album putting everything together. No, it's
the same kind of thing.
It's definitely not the same thing.
Buy the songs you already have, just differently, and it's like that is kind of what
she didn't take the biggest hits from all of them and put them together. She just re-recorded her albums note for note and goes, buy this one again because
you're gonna make Mundo really mad.
Money.
Yeah, dude, and all the Swifties. When this hits the talk, dude, people are gonna be up your throat, bro.
I hope they fucking are. Like, I hope Swifties come after me.
I wanted to be against Swifties.
And I actually have nothing against Taylor Swift.
Man.
I think this is brilliant marketing. I think it's moronic by her fans to just go, well, I love her, so I'm gonna spend the money again. Or she could have just been like, yeah, I'm still making a lot of money off of this shit and not making my fans pay double when I'm worth more money than one person could literally ever spend in a lifetime.
But to flip that on us, we bought Madden every year for so many years, and Madden is the exact same game with slightly just we upgrade the roster a little bit, and it's there's nothing.
But I need my rookies.
Right. So it's basically just that. I need the Taylor version. I need the Giants come out with a new hat every year, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I need that. Oh, cool. These Giants shorts. It's like I bought Giants shorts last year.
Though.
No, it's the same shit.
It's literally not even comparable.
They're putting their same logo. They're putting their same team logo, their same team colors on stuff year after year. Your Astros fans, Robert's a sucker for it. Robert buys Astros hats. It's the same logos, same colors, same things, but just we're buying it again. Because
Robert, how many times have you bought the exact same hat just because it was the new year on it?
That includes World Series, patch.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because that's a different hat. It's got the World Series
for a different year. Just bought it because it was a different year. So you saying rocking around the 2017 was the same as this last one?
What you're saying is if I owned a 2004 Red Sox World Series hat, and then I also owned a 2012 Red Sox World Series hat, that's the exact same hat. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that like sports franchises are to us what Taylor Swift is to so many people. Where
you just
no matter what they put out,
World Series patch on it is still the exact same hat. So it doesn't matter what World Series patch is on it.
To you, it's the same. That's basically what you were arguing, and you're trying to flip it like I was saying it. What I'm saying is that I
was making an argument about the exact same song recorded two different ways. And
I feel like you're missing the point.
Yeah, but dude, sports is the exact same thing. Even though the hats are actually different,
just Pat goes says on a new year today.
No, because you're saying fucking moronic shit. Like
I'm saying,
check myself to not say bad things on here right now.
What I'm saying is that it's easy for us to be like, yeah, fuck this shit. Fuck this. That's so stupid of them. But like, they're just buying the shit that like is the repackaged version of the shit that we get anyways. Like the Astros World Series hat is the same hat. It's just got a different patch on it as the.
So it's not the same
World
hat.
Series
so it's not.
It's
so
the same hat.
So it's
The
not
Taylor Swift
hold on,
Eras
hold on.
T-shirt, the Taylor Swift Taylor's version is
hold
not the same as the regular Taylor. The
If I
regular
were to pull up
Swift
two
album.
laptops next to each other and had, let's call it Love Story on one and then Love Story Taylor's version on the other, and I play it at the exact same time, would there be any difference, or would it just sound like one song playing from two speakers at the exact same time? It's the same exact thing. Now, if I take an Astros hat, and it's an Astros hat on this one, and then this one is an Astros hat, but also has the World Series insignia on it, that's not the same thing. Because you're not getting the fucking point.
No,
you're
I am getting the point.
The same thing. So you admit it's not the same thing.
No, the difference in playing Love Story from one and Love Story from the other is that the money would go to Taylor instead of somebody else that is not Taylor for the songs that Taylor wrote, which is why I'm saying that's why the fans went and did that.
I understand
the same thing. My argument was, well, we bought Madden every year. We buy sports shit that has the same logo on it every year.
But Madden is not the same thing. There's different rosters.
They're slightly different versions of songs on her stuff, but she gets the money.
It's note for note the same song.
We're talking in circles here.
Because you're making an argument that doesn't make any fucking sense. Going,
well, because I made a point and then you went and took it off of a whole other thing, and it was like the point was just that like it's not the exact same, and you think it's the exact same because you don't understand it. But I'm married to somebody that's obsessed with it, so like I know
where the money flows, where the money flows is not the same. The song itself, the thing that you're paying for and listening to, is literally the exact same song. That's what's
not the exact same.
What's different about it?
She makes changes.
So she goes,
I know she makes changes.
Is she DJ Khaled where at the beginning of every song she goes, Taylor's version?
I don't know.
You try to compare it to Madden and you go, we buy the same game over. It's not the same game. It's completely different rosters.
Well, the albums have Taylor's version after the name of the album, so it's not the same.
I mean,
it's got a different name on it.
We are pretty much the same thing as every other podcast with three fucking white guys. But is it the same?
Wow. No. Wow. We're diverse. We have Robert. He is Hispanic.
Sorry, I misspoke there. But like, you get my fucking point. Two loud white guys and a producer yell about nothing. Yes, it's basically the same concept, but it's not the same fucking thing.
Robert, what'd you bring in for the Precome segment this week?
This is your fault, Alex.
So
you did this.
This is something that we talked about last week. We talked about car washes. And last week, Alex said that you were going to get your car washed on Friday. And I'm thinking, well, it's going to rain this weekend. I don't know if he knows that or not. And then Pat gets a car wash. He sends a text to the group chat on Monday saying, getting a car wash.
It had also rained the day before. It rained on Sunday.
And I said, I think it's texted back, you're getting a car wash during rain week? Because the whole forecast for this week was it's going to rain. And
I didn't know that.
So would you have still gotten your car washed? Because you said it was really dirty.
Yes, because it was just a spur of the moment thing where I was filling up my gas and I was like, I should wash my car. It's very like there was grass clippings that were just kind of stuck to the side from when I mowed my yard. The top was just like you could literally run your finger across the top and make a fucking line of dust. It was just dirty. I can do that to my car right now. I don't get the thing where people are like, don't wash it. It's gonna rain. Okay, so it's just gonna have more water.
Right. It's like it's water. Like I understand there might be shit in the rain, but it's like it's not gonna fuck it up that bad, is it? It's water. Yeah, we washed it off.
My car already looks like shit because it's dirty. I'm gonna wash it. It'll get rained on, but it's not going to be caked in dust the way it is now. So it still looks better.
I'm kind of like that because I'm always like checking the weather app. Like, what's the weather going to be 5 days from now? You know, what's it going to be over the weekend? And so if I see like even a 30% chance of rain 10 days out, I'm like, well, okay, I guess I can't get my car washed. Even though I know 10 days from now, it's not going to be like, it's still going to be dirty. So it won't really make a difference. I'm just like, I want to maximize how long I don't have to wash my car again.
But I think what you just I think you hit the nail on the head right there, Robert, because I think that the only real reason that people are like, oh, like there's not a real reason to be like, well, it's raining, I can't get my car washed. The only real reason people say not to get your car washed while it's raining is because that gets rid of the excuse. The best part about not having your car washed is not having to go get your car washed or having to do the act of washing your own car. Being like, well, shit, it might rain in the next 3 days. not going to go all the way down there and do that today. Like it's an easy way of like getting out of a chore. And that is why people do it, because car washing is not like a mandatory thing. You don't have to do that unless you just want to have like a nice looking car. But like, yeah, getting your car washed and it raining. Like I've never understood the reason that people say like, can't do that. It's only to just be like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that chore today, which is 100% what it was. The reason I got my car washed last week was because we had talked about how long it had been since all of us had gotten our car washed. And I was getting my hair cut on Friday and I was like, there's a car wash like right down the street. If I just like, it's not even that late. I bet it's not even crowded. I went in there. There were like 6 people in front of me. I just kind of chilled. I was so excited texting you guys. I was like, boys, we're at the car wash. Like I was jacked about it just because we had talked about it on the podcast.
Was it a car wash where like you drop your car off and they take it through the wash?
Yeah, it was I think it was like a Mr. Car Wash where like you do it, they take it, they put it on the little ramp thing, or they put it on the little like belt or whatever it is.
How much did that cost you, by the way?
I think it cost me like I got the inside done too. It was like $40 something dollars.
That's not bad. Not bad. When I say car wash, I drove through the Shell station, which by the way, guys, if you drive through like gas station ones, I've always been I get the most expensive one. It's like $14 versus it's like 14, 12, and 10. Get the $10 one. I swear to God, it was as clean, if not cleaner, than any other time I've only ever gotten the 14 there. And I swear to God, every time I've gotten that, there's still been bird shit on my car. This time I got the $10 one, fucking spot clean.
That's why you pay somebody else to do it. I'm not paying the robots to do it. You pay somebody else to do it or to turn on the robots.
But then you got to talk
they get the spots.
Also,
it's so easy. Like it was awesome. They were like, which one do you want? And I was like, that one. And I pointed to it and it was like all on an iPad. So I just tapped it and then it was like, would you like to tip the crew? And I was like, yeah, I don't even have to have cash on me. I did have cash, but I was ready to do it. But I was like, cool, here's a $5 on top of it. And I was like, all right, they gave me the receipt. I got out of my car. I went, I sat, I texted you guys. I listened to some music. And in like 15 minutes, they were like, here you go. Your car's ready. And I got to watch them like wipe it down. So like if there is like any spot that it doesn't get, because those gas station ones, I don't know how old they are. You know, like they're not going to get every single spot, which is why you sometimes have bird shit up. But at one of those places, they're like, let me get
also, next time I get mine, I'm going to go to the Buc-ee's one in Katy because it's the longest car wash in the world. And I've still never used it. And I want to. Also,
but there's a lot of people there, which means it's going to take longer, which is like, I wanted to be this is prime time. Let's just go.
When it first opened, yes, it's been open like 4 years now. I don't think there's a long line. It's just a car wash. But also, and I didn't do it this time because I was on my way to work. But a car wash that you're sitting in, one of the best hot boxes in the world. It's really fun to
You said this last week.
You did say that last week.
It's still, I will stand on this every fucking time. It's a great hot box spot.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying you said this last week.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I say a lot of shit.
That's cool. No, I get it. I get it. We just didn't want you to go all the way back down it for people, but I'm pretty sure this was last week.
Yeah, no, just 90% of the shit I say, I don't remember what I said. But that's life, you know? What are you going to do?
Yeah, so both of you texting, oh, we got a car wash. It made me really want to get a car wash, but
get it.
I looked at the app.
But it might rain.
It's going to rain, so.
Yeah.
Hey, it might rain in 10 days.
Yeah.
It might rain next month.
I am very tempted to buy a sponge and a hose though, because I don't own a fucking hose. Because I've kind of been on this kick lately where I was like, dude, I got to start like doing stuff. Like I just can't be inside my house all that. I actually had the realization that if my family had never moved to Texas, I'd probably be a vastly more productive human. Because like if I lived in the Northeast in a place where you had to shovel out your driveway and like there are physical tasks that you constantly have to do or your life can't go on, I would probably be more productive. No, I live in Texas. Life is a little slower. Everything's easier. It's hot. So you stay inside. Everyone's chilling. I don't do anything. If I lived up north, I feel like I would have been forced to do more and my life would be better because I am a person that craves discipline.
It's wild to think about that. Like if you there's like maybe 5 days a year that like here in Texas, like, and I've like my apartments, one nice thing about my apartments, they have a parking garage that's sometimes cool. And like, I don't get like when it gets cold enough to where there's like frost on your windshield, Like I don't have to scrape frost off of my windshield ever, but they were like 5 days a year. If you park outside, you're gonna have to do that. You just gotta go scrape, scrape, scrape. You grab like a credit card or your ID out of your wallet, unless you have one of the scraper things, you scrape that off. Can you imagine doing that after also having to like shovel an entire driveway? If you have an elderly neighbor, you got to get up earlier than that to shovel their driveway too. And it's like, that's fucking a lot to just be like, all right, well, now I'm gonna go get ready for work.
Bro, that's the worst part too. Because if I did live up there
Every day.
an elderly neighbor was like, "Could you help me?" I'd be like,
Yes.
"Yes." Fuck, you're old, so yes, I'm gonna help you. But god damn it, I don't want to. Or maybe because I lived up there and I constantly did this shit, it would just be part of me. I'm like, yeah, of course I'd help you. People live closer up there. You're more. I don't know. There have been two neighbors in my life that I've known. One grew up next door to us, and they were cool. They were Canadians. They were really fun, and we knew them. And then they moved, and then we kind of knew the family that moved in next door. Since then, have not known the name of a single neighbor in my life since I was 12 years old. Up north, though, you know your fucking neighbors, because guess what? You might need some sugar when you're snowed in. You might need help shoveling your snow. Down here, no, fuck you. I don't want to know any of you people. Get out
How
of here.
far away can someone still be considered a neighbor? Because I've lived in apartments all my life, so a neighbor to me is literally the people like next to you or
Shit,
above
dude.
you.
A neighbor could be a quarter mile away if you live in the country. Shit, it could be a mile away if you live in the country. It just depends on where you, like you said, if you live in the city, you live in an apartment, your neighbor's next door. You live in the country, shit, your neighbor could be 2 miles away depending on where you live.
I always just assumed it meant like somewhere in like a fairly near vicinity, and that could be a wide range of like where it could be like. But it's like sometimes like if you're like, oh, I live in this area of town, they're like, well, hey neighbor. And it's like if like I was like, Pat, I live in Katy, you'd be like, hey neighbor, but like Katie's a big city. If I live in the Woodlands,
really
hey neighbor, I live in Manhattan. Well, what's up, neighbor? And it's like, well, I mean, I guess it's not really that small, but the density is like we are sort of
I
neighbors.
think that's what it is. It directly ties to population density. I don't know the exact.
But different people define it differently. So like neighbor is like, was Mr. Rogers like, hey neighbor?
Yeah, okay, so Pat, you live like
Howdy,
in a
neighbor.
neighborhood. Is everyone in that neighborhood your neighbor?
Yeah.
I kind of think it's. I mean, yes, but when
they're in your neighborhood, they're your neighbors.
Well, yeah,
if you're in your neighborhood, you have to.
You know what it is? There's your neighbors and your next door neighbor. That's what it was. The ones that I knew growing up were our next door neighbor, and also we only had one house to our side.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't on either side. We were on the end of the street, so that was. But like then down the cul-de-sac, we had neighbors that we hung out with across the street and down the side. We had Clark. He was our neighbor. Yeah, your neighbor doesn't have to be touching. Your next door neighbor does. But yeah, neighbor is a general vicinity thing. Like I said, it's a population density thing. Somebody in fucking, let's say Fredericksburg might be like, yeah, I've got 3 neighbors. It takes 15 minutes to drive to each one of their houses, but that's my neighbors.
Yeah,
because they are the closest people to me. Fredericksburg's a bad example for that. It's more dense.
I mean,
but you get what I'm saying.
Any horse is a neighbor. Also,
what is?
Any horse is a neighbor. All horses are your neighbor.
No, they're neighbors.
Neighbors. No, they count both ways.
If you could mate a horse and a boar, that would be a neighbor.
Neighbor, that'd be wild. That'd be a weird mix.
That sounded really weird saying neighbor.
Yeah. Neighbor.
when you that's a word where you really can only enunciate the first half of the word. When you enunciate the back half, it sounds weird. Neighbor.
Well,
that's Pat, French.
Did you bring anything into the pre-com segment?
Yeah, I just
it's been an hour and a half long now.
No, it's only been 39 minutes. Calm down, buddy. I started cleaning out my garage. I had a lot of cool shit that I forgot about. It's all been sitting in my garage for 5 fucking years. And today I was just, you know what? I'm going to open up the garage. I'm going to go through it. Dude, I've got a Greg Smoltz autograph that I had forgotten about. Had it since I was like 8 years old. Found that shit. Found some old cool Coca-Cola glasses with like stenciling on the side and shit like that. all this stuff that I would have been using for 5 years, found. My sister's been asking me. She recently hooked up my old Xbox and her side like sewing room because she likes Rock Band. She found one game.
Mm-hmm.
I found like 14 more Rock Band games that we had.
Nice.
It was within the thing with like 37 DVDs. When I was like, oh, that's where all that was. Cool chairs, piggy banks, all this stuff. Like I've been texting my coworkers all day, just like, you want this, you want this, you want this. I've got rid of like 9. I got rid of like municipal map, a municipal map of Texas. Don't know where the fuck that came from or why we own it. But
gotta be treasure. You don't throw away a map that you don't know where you got it. It's always treasure. Like what the fuck, man?
If I wasn't such a lazy piece of shit,
that map absolutely has treasure on it.
Well, no, just all the shit that I have in my garage.
Have an X?
I could probably make $500 to $1,000 worth of or off the shit that I have in my garage. I'm gonna give it all away.
Did it have an X on the map? Did the map have an X?
Let me see what you have.
No, dude. I've got. You need a dresser. I got a dresser. I've got 2 separate. Remember how when TVs were like, this big by this big, and you used to have like an entertainment console that you just sit the TV in, and then it also had like a dresser. I've got 2 of those. I've got a fucking table in there. I've got 2 couches. I've got that basketball thing that I've talked about 75 fucking times on here, hoping that somebody would reach out wanting it. Nobody ever has. I've got fucking so many goddamn Christmas. So I said this, and my coworker called me a hoarder. And I was like, dude, I'm not a hoarder. I'm just a procrastinating piece of shit that for 5 years never opened his garage to actually go through it other than to walk through and grab my lawnmower. It's because it's a combination of me and my brother living together at the apartment, my sister's entire house, which already was half filled with shit my dad didn't want, and he unloaded on her on the years. And then when we all moved in together, my dad unloaded more shit out of his head. I have.
You guys don't throw anything away. You just
because we don't go in there.
Here, have my shit.
I'm starting to throw it away now because I'm like, we just
bring you years drunk.
Over the years, people would be like, or my dad would be, here, take this. My sister would be, okay, we just throw it in the garage. And it like 90% of this has not been moved in 5 years since we moved in because it was all shit we didn't already use. We just threw it in the garage and forgot about it. I probably have, no joke, 150 to 200 pounds worth of Christmas shit that has never once been put up. It's just all old lights and it's all going to get thrown away too. By the way, anybody listen to this, if you guys like Christmas lights and Christmas decorations and shit, hit me up. I have so much shit. You probably have to use the light tester on some of them. Like I said, haven't been used in 5 years. But if you're that guy in the neighborhood that likes putting up all the lights, being creative, I have a fucking gold mine for you. Please take all this shit off my head. I turned on my leaf blower in my garage today. It was just blowing old grass clippings and rat shit out of the fucking way. It's so bad. Cleaning out your garage. I did 5 years worth of spring cleaning in one afternoon, and I got, I don't know, 8 square feet done.
That's pretty wild. Yeah, it's sort of hoarder-ish.
Kind of, but like,
very.
It's not like I keep buying shit and I hold on to this. That's why I said I'm not a hoarder, because none of this is being held on to out of like what's the word I'm looking for? A attachment to any of these items. I just threw them in my garage and forgot about them for 5 years because I didn't want to deal with it. I'm a procrastinator, not a hoarder. And I want to make that very clear.
I think they kind of go hand in hand at a certain extent.
No, because it's not like I'm walking through there and like being like, oh, I can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of that. I just literally closed my brain off to it and was like, it's there.
We all use different coping mechanisms.
I think that's what it is. I'm taking a big old dose of copium right now.
You know what a lot of people might want to do to make themselves feel better is take a big old sip of a Southern Star. Because no matter what you're going with, whether it's the bombshell blonde, the strawberry bombshell blonde, what are you drinking right there, Pat? Tell everybody about Southern Star for us.
I am housing some buried hatchet stouts right now. I'm on my second. I've got 6 more in the room that I'm going on to. I've actually, because I've had a case of it sitting here for a while, This is actually not very good for the ad because it's not seasonal. I've got a bunch of the pumpkin beer. I've been housing them because they're so good that even out of season, everyone only eats pumpkin. Robert, what would you say from September to November, right? That's pumpkin season, and then everyone else forgets about it.
Mhm.
That's it. I probably had 10 beers in the last like 14 hours of those pumpkins. I didn't go to bed till like 6 a.m. last night, by the way. I've been housing. They're delicious. Everything Southern Star makes is delicious. Right now, I'm saying I got the pumpkins. I got the Barrett Hatchet Stout. I've got that Texas Punch IPA, which outside of my all-time favorite, the Corova Milkshake, I think that's the greatest IPA they've ever made. You don't want that? Bam. Bombshell Blonde, the original, the GOAT. It's the greatest blonde ale that's ever been created. Also, check that out. Sexy lady. Boom. She's riding the dude. It's like I forgot the thing I was gonna say. You know, there's an old movie, black and white guy rides the bomb down. Doctor Strangelove, that's it. But with a hot lady on the can. Who doesn't love that shit,
Just
right?
like that.
Anytime you want, get your ass up to Southern Star. Just show up and just go, hey, I don't know what I like. Bam, they'll give you a flight.
I'm Gravy
They'll give you a
Gang.
bunch
They'll
of beers
get
to
you.
try. They're going to get you a bunch of beers to try. There's always some sort of on tap only in the brewery beer going on. They're going to find something you like. And then you're probably going to get something great to eat because there's always good food out there. Pretty much every Sunday, D's cooking out there. The greatest crawfish in the
crawfish
world.
Season, yeah.
Dude, it's just get your ass to Southern Star. It's great beer. It's a family friendly environment. It's a really cool outside area when the weather is permitting because we know it's Texas and most of the time it's like Satan's taint during the summer, just humidity and heat. But guess what? You drink enough beers, you forget about it. It's a great time. Best beer in the world. Best people in the world. Talk to them. Talk to Bart. Ask for Keith. Ask for Ben. Ben, best tour guide in the history of mankind. Just get your ass up there, have some delicious beer, and it forms a community. It really does. And I think they've got I don't know if they actually do it, but I've seen disc golf shit out there too. You'd have to ask them about that. I don't know how active that is, but
yeah, let them know you support the people supporting the podcast. 3525 North Fraser Street up in Conroe, 3525 at North.
I actually had a friend send me a picture of the Passive Review podcast thing the other day. She was up there.
Yeah, go send us a picture when you're up there. Take a picture by it and tweet us at Passive Review Pod. They are at Southern Star Brewing Co. and at Southern Star BC on Twitter and Instagram. Let them know you are supporting the people supporting the podcast. Southern Star Brewing Company, the best beer in the entire world, and the official sponsor of the Comeback Kids segment.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
All right. First Comeback Kid this week is moms. Shout out to the moms out there. Shout out to moms. Mother's Day coming up. Pat, you seemed to panic as I said that. Did you?
Well, I dropped my phone. I didn't know if you guys heard it. It kind of it clattered around. Oh no, I am slightly panicked though because I thought about that this morning. I was like, shit, I have not bought my mom anything. I'm a horrible fucking kid.
Wow, dude.
I think what I'm going to try and do is maybe Sunday morning I just drive up and I duct tape my brother's face closed and I throw him in the car and I take him away and that will be my Mother's Day gift to her. Get him out of her house. I think she would like that.
Yeah, probably. Maybe that's a way to go. Maybe some flowers too. You just buy flowers for her.
My mom doesn't like flowers. Honestly, what I'm probably gonna do is I'll Venmo my brother like $150, get mom something really nice to drink. Just get her a really good bourbon. That's what makes her happy. She's retired and she's Irish. What does she love to do now? Drink. God bless that woman.
Shout out moms. So shout out Kim Middleton. Dope as
shout out Kim.
Shout out Kim Middleton. Her birthday's on Tuesday next week. So I got like Mother's Day Sunday, then her birthday Tuesday.
Oh shit, you got double duty, dude.
She deserves this. She deserves being celebrated twice.
All moms deserve being dude. I don't
being celebrated twice.
Like, even though I know my mom is happy with getting liquor every time, it's still so hard to shop for your mom, dude. Like, people say dads are hard to shop for, and they really are. But like
dads,
moms,
you can go generic gifts. Moms are like unless it's like jewelry or stuff, like there's not really like just a generic mom gift.
It sounds bad, but like dads, you don't have to have a sentimental thing. Like with your mom, you want something that
Here's
connects
another grill
emotionally.
tool, Dad. Done.
Dude, 3 different years I got my dad a hose and he was fucking stoked about it. He was like, dude, I need one so bad. Dads, you can just give them the lawn shit and they're like, fuck yeah.
Just
Moms, you're
practical
like,
stuff. Yeah.
I don't know, mom. Here's a candle for the 14th time in 16 years.
My mom will just be like, well, I just want a nice dinner with you guys. It's like, that doesn't count. That's not a gift. We're doing that anyways. What else?
But also now we're in our 30s. Like, whereas before your mom was like, I just want your presents. Now they're like, dude, you're a fucking adult. Get me a gift.
My mom's not that way. Or I mean, she acts like she's not that way, and I don't think she is. But it's like,
my
I'm
mom
still
doesn't
gonna
act that way either, but I think she's also like, dude, you fucking put some
She's
thought
lost
into it
hope
this year.
already. She's like, you're like, didn't you get her foot baths for 3 straight years too? Where you're like, oh shit.
Oh god, yeah,
You got
dude.
your
I've
foot
got
bath last year.
dude, candles
And the year
and
before.
fucking foot baths. I've got my mom so many
Just
of them.
remember not to get those things in the future. Like we already got those.
It just stems from an area of my family doesn't talk about emotions, so really none of us know who any of us are as
So your
people.
mom has 3 foot baths. That'd be funny if his brother also got her foot baths too. So she has 6 of them.
Dude, no, that was the
you
worst part.
You both got me the same thing. Cool.
I got to figure out something I can ship to her in the next 3 days. It's
Yeah,
not good.
Not a great call. I don't think you can ship flowers by Sunday. Or I think you.
Oh,
I don't
well,
think
no,
flowers
no,
get
no,
delivered
no.
Sunday now.
Just give
It
her
won't
something
be
for your
ju-
garage. Just look through there.
Yeah, but just clean it off.
Well, here's the thing. I did find some old like it's too bad it's not Father's Day coming up this week because I found this old award that somebody had given my dad that they're like, it wasn't even an award, it was just a printed out like statement of affection of how much my dad meant to the company that he was at. And I found that in a box. It's like, this would be great. Fuck, it's Mother's Day, not Father's Day. God damn it.
Well,
And
no,
even
set
then-
it aside though. Set it aside. And
Yeah,
then
but
you can
even
just
then-
give him the award again.
But my dad would probably just be like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Give me like
He
my
wouldn't give a
T-ball
shit.
trophy.
My dad
My
wouldn't give a
1993
shit.
T-ball trophy, and it's like, here you go. Wait, what? Well, I already had this. They already gave me this. Cool. Here you go.
I don't know.
Polish it off for you.
I think at this point now from my dad, I just have to search for old things that my grandfather owned that might make him cry.
Ooh, do you
That's
have
that's
photo
the only way.
albums? Did they leave photo albums at your house?
Fucking, I don't. Maybe my parents do. I don't.
Well, no, but I was gonna say, if you dig around and you can find some photo albums, all you gotta do is go buy a new like photo album book and then just put those old photos slightly rearranged into a new one and be like, look, I thought of you. And then it seems like it was a real thoughtful thing, but you really just moved photos from one photo album to another one. Obviously, they forgot about it if they've dumped it off already.
That's a mom gift, not a deck. Even my mom.
It's Mother's Day.
Yeah, my mom would probably just be, oh yeah, all that money that we spent for years on you playing baseball, and then like you didn't even try and play in college. That was dope. Appreciate that. She wouldn't say that. She wouldn't. That's why
I'm just
my
saying,
mom said,
that's an easy one that makes it look like it's thoughtful. It's
My
like my
mo-
pretzels thing. Buy pretzels that are already made and then say you made them.
no, that's a. I know I'm gonna end up buying my mom booze. That's what it is. That's what we do at this point. I buy her booze. When it's my birthday, she gets me like socks, which is good because I need socks and she needs booze. So it's mutually beneficial. I actually really need socks right now. Mom, if you're listening, please send me some socks.
By the way, Emma and I did do the like pretzels that you like. Remember my Christmas pretzels that I bought at HEB and then put in a box and gave out? We did that for a Cinco de Mayo party we went to. Emma got these, I don't know, they were like called Boninos or whatever they were called, but they were like churro chips, like churro tortilla chips. And like she like just took them out of the thing that they came in and put them into like a Tupperware container. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I was like, I was just waiting for somebody to be like, oh, did you make this? I'm like, yeah, she just made them today, right before we came over. But like no one asked us, but I was waiting. I was just waiting all night. I was like, please ask us about these chips.
Shake a little extra tahini on it to make it your own.
Go crazy with it. It's always a good play. Just bring your own Tupperware and it kills. Then leave it. And it's like, wow, they didn't even care that they left it because they must do this all the time. Make food for everybody. Always.
They must be doing really well. They're leaving Tupperware around.
Right. But it's like a throwaway Tupperware too. So like it looks nice. It's nice throwaway Tupperware.
Okay, Mr. Moneybags, you've got throwaway
I didn't buy
Tupperware.
it. Well, it's like it's disposable ones, but like it's just a resealable thing, so it's easy to
No,
like, be
I
like,
mean,
hey, I'm taking this to a party.
half of the Tupperware I have, I know my sister stole from my grandfather and just never gave it back.
And
And now
while
he's
we're on
dead, so it's a good reminder of him.
while we're on the topic of Tupperware, like, is it weird that everybody's grandparents just had a million things of like Cool Whip or whipped cream? Because I feel like every
No.
time like every time you leave your grandparents' house and they send you home with leftovers, it's always in like a Cool Whip container or a whipped cream container, and you're just like, do you have 5,000 things of whipped cream? Like, how often, like when you think back, I don't remember using whipped cream that often when I was at my grandparents' house. Like, yeah, they would have a pie occasionally, maybe, but like there's a ridiculous amount of containers of whipped cream and Cool Whip compared to the amount of consumption of whipped cream and Cool Whip that I've seen.
Well, it was one of those things back then where one that came in a resealable thing that could be used after. Now they don't put products in, and products are not put in a container that you can reuse. They're made in disposable shit, so you can't do. But it wasn't just Cool Whip. It was like butter or margarine, really margarine. Or what was it called? Hill Croc, Hill Country Croc, or some shit like that. You know the margarine that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was all that. That's what everybody used. And I guess the margarine's a bad example because they still use it in the exact same one. But like Cool Whip and stuff like that, it used to come in those resealable ones that you could reuse over and over again. They don't make that shit anymore.
I just feel like it was like, even if you used every Cool Whip container that you had in your life, like there was still just an insane amount that they were always able to produce. Like, oh, well, take these cookies home with you. Take this piece of pie home with you. Take this. And you're like, what? Okay.
Well,
like,
also
it was always sweet, but it's like, how much Cool Whip do we go through?
Old people used a lot because their entire life
was
just they made pies. They were folksy people. They're
that's
old
a lot
people.
of Cool Whip to go on pies.
That's what they fucking did. Old people ate that way, and they used to be happy and fat, and then they die at 72. Now we're all miserable and depressed, and we die at 84, and nobody wants to be living past 32. At least I don't.
At least you don't.
That's what it was.
Actually, that's probably the key.
That's probably the key to life. We all need to start eating more whipped cream. Whipped cream makes you fat and happy. And then you have all the tubs that you can use to give your friends more whipped cream and fatty desserts that you make when they come over. Fucking layered Oreo cake. That's what's up. God damn it. Now I'm hungry. You son of a bitch. And now
I was talking about Tupperware, which was not food.
I'm sorry. What goes inside Tupperware?
Anything, really.
But primarily,
you can put anything that goes into it.
And now I'm just thinking back to my childhood refrigerator that was just stocked with food all the time. I could go in there, get some noodles, put some butter on it, fucking cook that shit up. You son of a bitch! How dare you remind me of my amazing childhood?
I've just gotten out of snacking by just not buying snacks, and I've eaten all the other they're like auxiliary snacks that were just like, oh, this was like an Easter candy that I forgot we still had. It's like all of that's gone now. So like I just like I'll be hungry and like I'll have like the munchies or whatever, and I'll be like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go drink a water. That's what we're gonna do. We don't got snacks in this house anymore, and it's really, really cut down on my snacking, just eliminating them entirely. Like I don't want rice that I'd have to cook. Like now I just have like peanut butter jelly sandwiches like a snack to me, which is a really low point in my life, but I also feel better because I feel
that's not a low point at all. That's great.
I'm like in control of my snacking though. Like if there's chocolate, I'm eating it, and like then it was gone, and now it's like any like extra piece of chocolate that we had in the pantry or anything, done. All of it's done.
My sleep schedule is just so fucked that I'm constantly up till like 4 or 5 a.m. and I'm sitting there on my couch, either getting drunk or getting high, just pretty much getting generally fucked up, playing video games, watching TV, and then it'll be like 3 a.m. and I'm hungry. I'm like, oh wait, I didn't wake up till noon, so this is actually probably dinner time for me. So then I go and I scrounge anything in the fucking kitchen, but also at that point I am, like I said drunk or high. So I just eat all the garbage that's in there. It's not good. I'm just in a bad cycle of eating all the worst shit, having the worst. And then also once a week, I have to wake up at 9 a.m. after having trained my body to stay up till 6 every fucking day. It's a weird schedule I'm on, man.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah, it is. That
You
was
at
all
least
off
have
of
the general.
moms. It was all off of moms. Is our
Hey, love you,
connection.
mom. Lori, listen to me right now. Mom, eye contact. Love you. From
Love you,
your
Mom.
best child. I love you.
Robert, nothing.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Fine. Okay. All right. Moving on. Our next comeback kid, hats. Big weekend for hats. They had the Kentucky Derby, so everybody got to have a hat. And I mean, they just seem exhausting to wear those hats. Like a lot of those ladies at the Derby just had fucking hats that were like size of an umbrella, but it's just on your head. I don't understand it. And then the coronation went down in England, which is like a king inauguration, I'm pretty sure, from what I got. I didn't watch 1
Prince.
second of it.
Now,
Prince Charles.
King Charles? Yeah, I was going to say Charles. His brother
King
Andrew, the pedophile, showed up, and everyone was just like, okay, he's here.
And he has sausage fingers, and that's what I got from it.
Yeah.
And then he had the meme, and he looked really like out of place with a bunch of cool, rich shit on him. And it was like, just like us, the king, and this chariot that's still a normal thing.
They should have skipped him and just went to his son. Like, I understand he's next
I don't
in
care.
line.
It's not my monarchy. It does not affect me, and it does not. Like, I
No,
do not give a fuck
no, I
what
don't
you do
either.
with it.
I'm just talking about visuals.
I think
Which
it's a little
I still don't even
sexist that they
understand.
didn't go back to another woman. Should have been another queen, if you ask me.
Well, they didn't have any daughters.
Well, that's sexist of them, honestly, to start off. Like, kind of sexist of the monarchy to only have males.
Was it sexist of King George VIII to keep killing his wives because he never got any sons? No, they just happened to keep having daughters, and he hated that, so he killed them. Sex had nothing. Okay, maybe that was a little sexist.
A little bit sexist.
But yeah, King Charles, he just looks so, because he is still of the era, or I think he's on the outskirts of the era of inbreeding of royals. Like, now it doesn't happen anymore. So like William, his son, looks normal, and of course he's married to Kate, who's just like gorgeous. I don't know why the fuck I know this much shit about fucking English royals.
That's what I was going to say. I see you're boring me with all of that talk. I don't
But
care
like
about the coronation.
Like the
I just meant that
grandmother,
they had
she
it.
was in the age of like she probably married her cousin. I don't know who it was. The son. Now we're getting out of it to where they don't look as bad, but like he's still the last remnants of the era that looks so bad because of inbreeding. Don't put him on the forefront. Skip him. Go to the son. He's gonna be dead in 10 years anyway. His mother reigned for like 75 fucking years. Just give him one day. Like, you know, when sports stars sign a 1 day contract, like Aaron Rodgers will eventually do with the Packers, 1 day contract, retire as a Packer. They should have just been like, all right,
He's
King Charles, 1 day. You get a kid. No, he's not, but he'll sign a 1 day contract to retire as a Packer.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Robert. Shut up, Robert.
Gone.
You fucking dick. But yeah, just let him sign a 1 day contract as king. Let him have his moment. Let his son take over. He's gross to look at.
I just don't care about it anyway, so I don't really give a shit what they do. I was just
I don't,
they all have funny
either.
hats on. They have cool hats. You get to see the red suit guys in the cool hats. You get to see the cool king hat. You got to see the derby hats. It was just a big weekend for hats in general. In general, it was just a big weekend for hats. Is what I meant. That's why hats were on the bat.
I get that at the Kentucky Derby, ladies wear nice hats. I don't get.
Are they nice, or are they just like they stand out? They look at me hats.
Oh,
they're peacock hats.
Those are very nice hats, and they're also.
Are they like they don't like sometimes they just
minimum?
like it's just like a like fucking.
It's fashion,
like
dude.
Amaka. It's just got like what's the fishnets on it? It's like a yarmulke with fishnets coming down, and it's like
you wouldn't get it.
It's got this. Sometimes it's just a
fashion.
rose. It is.
But
I know fashion, buddy. I'm a fashionista. Remember? Jeez.
Apparently not.
These women I did see wearing skirts, which was not very ladylike, if you ask me.
But I understand why women wear it to the event. At the event, it is what it is. But now, ladies just wear that. That's what I'm saying.
That's why hats had their weekend.
Any house party. And then after they go to the house party where they watch it, they come to the restaurant like, let me show off my hat. and everyone in the restaurant was like, "Look at this dumb bitch with her stupid fucking hat." And there's like 9 of them. Like, get the fuck out of here with your stupid fucking hat. I hope you eat something with gravy and you get it on your thumb and then you forget about it and you get gravy on your fucking hat and you ruin the $300 hat. Which, by the way, 300 low end. I feel like a lot of these hats probably cost like $800 for a fucking hat that you'll wear one goddamn time. You're all stupid fucking people.
Unless it's your derby hat and you just keep wearing it. But yeah, hats had a big weekend. Also back this week, schedules, because the NFL schedule release is, as we're recording this, it's coming out tomorrow. It's Thursday is when it's coming out. There's no other sport like the sport of kings. That's why they call football the sport of kings, because no other sport is like fucking schedule release day. Let's go. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna be so hyped to look at the games and the dates that we're playing. Not to like watch I'm gonna be stoked about watching the game. I'm gonna be stoked about all that stuff. But it's like, oh, starting off the week. Okay. That's a win. That's a win. That's a loss. Probably back-to-back losses right here. Look, it's a 12-5 season. 12-5 season. Everybody's gonna have their team predictions tomorrow. It's just a fun, this is ripping off the top, opening a pack of cards for a brand new football season. We had the draft. Get a little taste of it. Now it's like, guess who they're playing? Ooh, this rookie's playing this rookie on this day. The top 2 draft picks are going up against each other. All of that is tomorrow. And I'm very excited, but I'm also very pissed already because they released some of the primetime games, like the Europe games. The Jaguars are playing in England twice in 2 weeks. Who fucking cares?
Which, by the way, the Bills get fucked out of a good home game against the Jags because of that. They got to play at Tottenham. The Tottenham Hotspurs.
Fucking stupid Tottenham Hotspurs. Fucking bitches. Not won a trophy ever.
Oi, I really wish I could have the greatest home field advantage in all of football that is Buffalo, but instead I'm going to be playing in Tottenham against the Jaguars.
What, the chickens? Look, we got chickens. There's a big chicken on top of our stadium. Harry Kane. Dele Alli. Look at us!
Horrible!
Oh no! Can you pass me a water bowl?
God save the king!
It's the king now, because the queen, she's dead. She's dead, lad. She's dead.
Kick it through the uprights like the gap in our big teeth.
But yeah, they did release some of the primetime games, the Europe ones, and they released, I think, Black Friday is the Jets are playing. That's the first Black Friday game we're gonna have, and then I'm really fucking pissed because the Giants could ruin my holidays for the second year in a row because they played the Cowboys on Thanksgiving last year, and I am very pro football on Thanksgiving. I don't ever want my team to play on Thanksgiving. I don't ever want my team to play on any holiday because I want to enjoy that holiday. I want to be like, haha, my holiday. Let's wake up for Christmas morning. And I'm just going to go oh, presents. This is fun. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you liked that gift. Cool. Let's just go hang out and be merry. And now I get to do, it's a 4:30 fucking kickoff, Pat. So it's good morning. Fuck, I'm fucking nervous about this game. Good morning. Oh, hey, yeah, cool. This is awesome. I love all of these. These socks are great. And then I have to stress about it for fucking 4.5 hours after we have Christmas lunch and shit like that. And then they play the fucking Eagles. I hate the fucking Eagles. Don't fucking put this game on Christmas. Give me another day. Put it on Monday night. I'm fine with that.
They're playing. The kickoff is at 4:30 a.m.
4:30 p.m. on Christmas.
Oh, I was like, what's wrong with 4:30?
It's stupid. I don't want to be doing Christmas things. I don't want to be stressing out over my team because then I'm the psychopath that's watching my team, and this is the team that does that to me. Where I'm just Thanksgiving wasn't fun for my family when the Giants were losing to the Cowboys, and I was trying.
See, that's the thing though. For me, I always liked Thanksgiving games because historically, since my entire life, my quarterback has either been Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers, so we've been good, and that means we were either playing the Lions or the Cowboys, who have really sucked my entire life, both of them. Okay, Cowboys since 1997, they've sucked. Sorry, they were really good until before I hit puberty. That was fun for you guys. But that was always fun because I was like, oh, we're playing a team that sucks, so we're going to probably do well.
But the anxiety of if we just can't lose. You just can't lose. That's always game
But-
day
but-
that happens now 17 times a season and in the playoffs.
But if you lose, at least there's dope ass food, and it's a holiday, so you can just get as
But I don't
drunk
want-
as you fucking
Like,
want.
I was like, I don't even want to eat Thanksgiving food now. I don't even like. I'm just
Okay, well
mad.
then you're just dumb. You're just.
I
dumb.
just got
You're
drunk
dumb.
and was angry. I was just
Bro-
angry and drunk, and it's the
Bro,
worst combination.
I don't care if the Bears beat the Packers and the Bears had not won a game all year and the Packers were undefeated. Yeah, I'd be depressed, but guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to house Thanksgiving food because it is the greatest holiday in the history of mankind. There is no greater holiday than Thanksgiving. You cannot deter me from fucking getting shit-faced and eating food on Thanksgiving. And guess what?
Yeah, but the Giants
game
can
went
ruin
bad.
that.
Your game went bad, but guess what? There's still more football, and there's food and booze. It's the greatest day of the year.
It is awesome. I mean, that's not awesome when your team is playing. I don't understand. I just don't want to worry about my team. If my team
I
plays
understand that.
Sunday,
I understand that.
let my team play another day. Let my team play any other day but those holidays. I don't want to play
I mean,
Thanksgiving days games.
I'm
I don't
actually
want to
with
fucking
you.
do that. What I do think would be
I
good.
don't want the special day game. I don't want that because I want my regular day game.
I believe the opening weekend will be the September 10th. Shout out to me. I will be married for officially 1 year that day. September 10th will be the Sunday kickoff. And then Monday, September 11th, Giants have the Jets on their schedule, 9-11. Giants, Jets.
I just realized.
Opening up Monday Night Football, huh? Week 1.
just
Is that my
realized-
prediction for what's going down?
I just realized your anniversary is going to be like, hey, babe, happy 1 year anniversary. I'm going to ignore you all day while I watch football.
No, because the Giants will have the Monday night game. Maybe.
Oh,
That's my prediction.
So,
according to my prediction, it's going to go well.
So you're just not going to watch football all day?
But I
gonna
won't have
spend-
to worry. I won't be. There's a difference in watching football and stressing out over football.
No. I'm not saying that you're going to be stressed. I'm just saying you're going to tell your wife on the anniversary of your marriage, I love you. I got to watch football.
I will do it that day. I will spend time with her that day
Watching football.
because she did let me get married before football season. I was like, I don't want to get married during football season. We literally got married the day before.
She let
football
you.
season.
I feel like that was a compromise that you were like, hey, this is an important part of my life, and she was like, yeah, I accept you.
But
And
she
love
didn't
you
have to
because we're
agree to it, and
partners.
she did do it. She did.
No,
let me do it.
I think she kind of did because it was a like it was a moment in your life that you're like, this is a partnership, and I don't want to do this then. And she could have just been like, no, fuck you, we're doing it. That's
Right.
not a good partnership.
Cool move of her to let me do that, which is why I was like, I can
Also-
do this one thing when the
also-
Giants play on Monday night. So Giants Jets, not official but official. You heard it here first. Giants Jets are the Monday Night Football game to start off the season.
Also, Emma's the coolest, and if you're like, dude,
Yeah,
it's
she's dope.
opening day, she'd be like, okay, we'll do it tomorrow. She'd be like, okay, it's the anniversary, but like whatever, we'll do it tomorrow, the day before.
But the
Emma's a champ.
NFL,
Shout out Emma.
the NFL should respect our anniversary. Everybody, you know what? If the Giants tomorrow, if the schedule release comes out, please tweet at NFL and at Roger Goodell and just be like, thank you for respecting Alex and Emma's anniversary. If the Giants get the Monday night game to open up the week, it makes too much sense. Both New York teams have to play each other. Why wouldn't you put it on 9/11?
To open the season?
Yeah.
Because even though the Jets just got Aaron Rodgers, historically, you guys have not been good for like 12 years.
We just went to the second round of playoffs, buddy. So
Actually, I said 12 years. 12 years. No, you guys had a good
we
year,
won
but
two
like
Super Bowls in like recent memory.
I would be willing to bet there's a better matchup for week 1 than Jets Giants.
No, that's the Monday night game. It just keeps you going. That's like the
Yeah,
afterburner.
That'll probably be like Chiefs Chargers.
The
I'm
second best
sorry.
number 8 in New York, having to live up to whether or not he can fly in Daniel Jones's shadow.
Actually, here's why I'll tell you guys will not have the Monday. Does
Stop fucking shitting on it, Pat.
No,
We're like,
I'm not.
It's
I'm not.
booked.
No.
We've got it.
I'm
We've
going to
got
explain this. I'm going to explain this in a way that you can understand. Does Jets Giants scream the over? No, it doesn't. First Monday
Nobody
night
cares.
football
We're not
game.
talking gambling. We're not
No.
talking gambling.
We're not. But first Monday night football game of the year, they want a shootout. They want to get.
Oh,
that
really? Like
excitement
Seahawks
going.
Broncos got him that last year. Yeah, they don't get to pick that stuff. They want the
Seahawks
matchup.
Broncos seemed like it could have been.
They
And
want the
then just-
matchup.
they
With the
didn't know Russell
Seahawks
Westbrook
Broncos
washed.
was a storyline, and it was Russell getting to
Okay.
face
Hey,
his
hey,
old
hey.
team, and he
I
did
hope
face his old team. It's the two New York teams in New York on 9/11. Come on, it's right there. It's right
I
there.
hope you get it, buddy. I'm just saying
It's
I
gonna
don't see
happen.
it.
I said it first, and then please also don't congratulate Pat. He's not trying to respect my anniversary. Please respect my anniversary, Pat. Pat hates
Hey,
love.
hey,
Hates love.
happy upcoming anniversary, bro. I already said it. I don't have to say it on the day because I won't remember, but I said it now.
8 months today. No big deal. As
Ooh.
I just looked at my bottom of my.
You should
calendar.
give her 8, bro. I mean, that's 4 twice, right?
There you go. All right, my final comeback kid this week is me doing another podcast because I am now doing another podcast.
Why do you keep doing this to yourself?
I'm officially a part of the New York Giants Rush crew. They by the name, I guess you could probably insinuate that they cover the New York Giants. It's a bunch of people. I'm in the rotation of it, so I will probably be on like every other or every third Monday show for them. They have shows on YouTube. Go follow, go subscribe to their YouTube channel, New York Giants Rush. It's got like a little skull with a headphone on it. You'll be able to see that I'm also subscribed to it. Pastor Gray is too. But yeah, I'll be doing that every couple of Mondays, and it's going to go off season and in season. I'm going to be hitting it heavy during the regular season though. But yeah, talking Giants. So I'm going to be doing that. I also will still have my podcast, The Claret and Big Blue, that talks about West Ham, the Premier League, and the New York Giants. I will also be doing Pass the Gravy that talks about whatever the fuck we want to. And I will also still be doing, I believe July 17th is the premiere of Big Brother. Or it was around then. They moved it back. But Big Brother, Pass the Gravy, bro, that's coming back. So when Big Brother is in full swing, you will get to hear me on Sunday nights. You get to hear me on Mondays occasionally when I'm on Giants Rush. You will get to hear me on Tuesdays on Claret and Big Blue podcast, Wednesdays on the Pass the Gravy podcast, Thursdays on Pass the Gravy Bro, and Wednesdays also on Pass the Gravy Bro too. So double up on Wednesdays, and then Fridays no,
Every
Saturdays,
year,
no, but Sundays. So I'll have
every,
like 2 days off, which is great. It's gonna be great.
every oh, so you're gonna have 2 days off like everybody else in the world?
Of like not podcasting. So like, I mean, they're not all paying a bunch. I don't know if you know that.
Dude, every
And then I still do 5 shows on the 5 Rod Ryan shows a week.
Every year you're like, dude, I'm doing too much podcasts. And then every year you seem to add another show. Just stop. Just say no. You should tell these guys, like, hey, maybe occasionally reach out to me if like.
But that's not every week thing. It's not every week thing. But I really like the dudes that are doing it and the chicks that are doing it. But like I really like talking about the Giants, and I already talked about the Giants in West Ham, and I like doing that too. And it's like I always think of like was it Voldemort in Harry Potter? Remember the Horcruxes? He had to break off parts of his soul.
Oh my
Part
God.
of my soul is Big Brother, so I put that on Pass the Gravy Bro, so it doesn't. It keeps Pass the Gravy as my baby, which means this is my A1 podcast. You guys know that. This is my bread and my butter. But like instead of us talking about Big Brother on Pass the Gravy, now we have Pass the Gravy Bro, where we can talk about Big Brother on Pass the Gravy Bro. So if you care about Big Brother, then we're not wasting. Then you get to get it, but we're not wasting 45 minutes of your time arguing over Big Brother and a show that people don't watch, which loses us listeners on Pass the Gravy. And then maybe everybody doesn't care about my Giants rants. So instead of doing that every week and only occasionally going on Giants rants, I'll have 2 podcasts now that I can vent before we record this podcast. So that's perfect. That's perfect, guys. We also may move Pass the Gravy Bro to twice a week too. That could also possibly happen. But
I think that's smarter.
just a Sunday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Sunday, Thursday would be ideal. But yeah, there's a lot that happens on Wednesdays. So
I
don't know. Me doing another podcast. I'm doing another one. It's the 4th one I'm on. I'm stoked about it. New York Giants Rush. They're at NY Giants Rush on Twitter and Instagram. Go follow them and just be like, Alex sent me. Just comment on their stuff. Alex sent me, and they'll know.
I'm excited for you being excited, buddy.
It's like a whole team. I'm really excited to do it. Really excited to do it. And I just feel like deep in Big Brother season, I may be like, man, it's one more podcast. But like, you can't tell me I'm not putting out content. You can't tell me I'm not putting out content because it's just not true. And if you try and like have like there's a point at the end of the Big Brother season where I'm like, I feel like I don't know if I've said this on a podcast or in real life, and then I feel like I'm having conversations that I've had on a podcast with people in real life, and they're like, I listened to, I heard that on your podcast. Like, I don't know what life I'm in. So I try and save my takes. It's like I don't want to go burn all my Giants takes on here. I want to say I'll say them for the Giants podcast, but then sometimes I repeat stuff that I've said. It's chaos. So it's just me battling my brain. But I am putting out content. So me doing other podcasts as well as my podcast.
You can never say that Alex is not putting out. Alex is always putting out.
I'm always putting out. Yeah, so that was the comeback kids of the week. Now we're gonna move on to the not cool segment where we tell you what's some things that have happened that are not cool in our life. We encourage you to submit yours to us. We are at Pass Grade Pod on Twitter. Hit us up and use the hashtag PTG not cool. If you stub your toe, that's not cool. If so your neighbor gets mad at you and it's raining and they go and they do a bunch of donuts in your yard and tear your yard up, that's also not cool. They're varying degrees of not cool. You send them to us at Pass Grade Pod. Use the hashtag PTG not cool. We're going to sift through them, pick some of the best ones for each week and read them off. And then we'll show you our not cools at Pass Grade Pod, hashtag PTG not cool. The not cool segment is brought to you by Little M Shop, because a lot of things are not cool in this world. Little M Shop is not one of those things. They have the best air fresheners on the planet. If you want to smell awesome, you would smell awesome, because I guess if you smell bad, just put some on you, like wear them like earrings. But your car stinks. I always say the little life hack is the trash can. The inside of the trash can, before you put the bag in there, you drop an air freshener, so it picks up anything that may drip down there. It covers up that smell. And then when you feel it fading away after a few months, after a while, because those things last a while, you're gonna just head over to littlemshop.com and change those bad boys out. But if you spend $10 or more, you're gonna get free shipping at littlemshop.com. And if you use our promo code PTG69, you're going to get 10% off. So PTG69 for 10% off your order. And if you spend $10 or more, you're going to get free shipping on your order. Sounds like a great deal. They also got stickers. They got little compact mirrors for ladies. You can get customizable keychains, all kinds of awesome stuff. littlemshop.com, littlemshop.com. If you get something from Little M Shop, let them know you like them and that you heard about them on the podcast. They're at Little EM Tweets on Twitter and at Little EM Shop on Instagram. Let them know you're supporting the people supporting the podcast. littlemshop.com, the official sponsor of the Not Cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right. I usually say that Twitter only accounts for not cools, because it gets chaotic trying to like track them, and we really only use answers with emails, and it's still a lot. We still 99% of the answers questions we get off of Twitter, but this one is a special case. It was from Cole Henry at Cole Zapata Henry on Instagram, and I believe he was like Crunchwrap Supreme on Twitter. I can't remember what his Twitter was, but he DM'd us this on Instagram, and I had to screenshot it. It was so good. Like I was like, because if you screenshot on Instagram, it like says it to the other person. I was like screenshotting so I can send this on the podcast, so I can say it on the podcast. He said, my Twitter got suspended again, so I'm sending you my hashtag PTG not cool here, since it's insane. It's insane. Yeah. Cole then proceeds to send me a picture, and Robert, will you please put the picture from the tweet here on the video version of the podcast? So Cole sends, he ordered from DoorDash. He knows that we complain about DoorDash a lot on this podcast, but we continue to use it. That's just how life is. Cole says, he sends the notification from DoorDash. It says, your order was dropped off. Please refer to this photo your dasher provided to see where it was left. It's got the picture of the food left there. And then Cole sent another picture after that, and it looks like spaghetti noodles and sauce in a paper bag, which I was like, wait, are those spaghetti noodles and sauce in a paper bag? That's weird. And then he says, his not cool is, got delivered a brown paper bag full of spaghetti. No container, no nothing. Noodles and meatballs loose all over the place. And there's nothing worse than loose balls, let me tell you. Dude got a DoorDash delivered to him. He ordered spaghetti. They were like, we don't need a styrofoam container. Throw it in a fucking bag, dude. Just throw it in the fucking bag. I would imagine the bottom of that bag was so soggy. Like, I'm surprised it didn't just like shit didn't fall through.
Probably not that soggy from what I'm looking at. Here's what pisses me off the most about this. Not that they literally just dumped spaghetti and meatballs into a paper bag and sent it there. It's the fact that they took dry fucking noodles and put it on the bottom, and then scooped a couple meatballs with sauce and laid that on top of it and go, that'll be okay. Now in the picture, the meatballs are off to the side. Bro, if you're selling me spaghetti and meatballs, that marinara better be mixed in with those fucking noodles. This is the laziest, driest fucking noodles I've ever seen. Like, this is like when your parents have been hungover for 3 fucking days and all that's in the fridge is spaghetti and meatballs, but they're in separate containers and they just go, spaghetti on plate, meatball on plate, fucking eat it. No! If I'm
They serve it on a plate at least.
The marinara better be mixed in. Dude, these noodles are dry as fuck. So that's how I know. Like, you can see the bag underneath it. There's some dry. Dude, the bag is dry. If I get spaghetti and meatballs not in a container in a plastic bag, it better soak through the fucking bag. No, this is, dude, whatever restaurant you bought that from, never order from them again. That's the worst looking spaghetti and meatballs I've ever seen in my fucking life. That looks like shit that a white woman named Brittany served her 4-year-old Ashton with no fucking vowel or consonant, no vowels in the name other than an A at the beginning.
It's so like, this is one of the best / worst not cool. So it's like, not cool is like,
dude,
it's
there's
like one of the
levels.
best, like non like somebody died or like sad ones. Like, this is sad, but it's like, I've never like laughed that hard. Like, I had to read the message like 12 times and then go back and look at the picture. It was like, wait, what was going through the process? The mind of the person was like, all right, we got a DoorDash order for the spaghetti. They're like, all right, shit. Did you fold up any more styrofoam containers? No, I didn't yet. That's cool. Here you go. Like, they just like, what the thought process of not doing that. I said, I responded to Cole on our Instagram, and I had said that like, I've had that happen before with crawfish, but like the worst I've really had, like, because I like it when they put the crawfish in like a styrofoam or like a to-go container. It just makes it easier, so I don't have to get my own plate. But like, I do get it as like, sometimes it's the boil bag stuff, so they pull it out, they tie the bag up, they put the bag sometimes in another plastic bag, but then they put it in the brown bag. I was like, worst case I've had was like, it was like in a plastic grocery bag that they had just like tied up that, and I was like, kind of drippy a little bit, but whatever. It's crawfish, and like,
You're
at
ordering,
least like the
but
shells.
also
I'm not eating the shells of the crawfish.
you're
Like, the
ordering
meatballs and the
crawfish to
noodles are
go.
rolling around on that brown bag, you know. So it's like,
dude,
that's
I
gross.
want to know where he ordered this from that they think that's an acceptable order of spaghetti and meatballs. I'm just like, here's the spaghetti, we'll pour some meatballs on top. That fixes it. No, that is the worst bag of. It's literally a bag of shit. Is what it is. It's
Raw dog spaghetti
is
is what it is. He raw dogged some spaghetti in there.
Bro, I have never complained about a meal in my life when I'm out to eat. But if I ordered spaghetti and meatballs and somebody showed up with dry spaghetti, I'd be like,
What the
fuck
fuck
is this?
What the fuck?
Dude, Olive Garden, Johnny Carino's wouldn't do that, which are just chains where it's just shitting out food. We're just shitting it out to you and you eat it. If a chain would not, like, where I legitimately want to know where you ordered this from, that I think dry spaghetti is a fucking acceptable thing to give somebody. Because as somebody in food service who also cares about nothing in my life, I'm fucking insulted by that.
Yeah, it was.
Which, by the way, I don't know if it's just a forced perspective thing. The amount of spaghetti and meatballs in that bag is tiny. That's like
not a lot. Maybe it was a small order.
And like I said, maybe it's forced perspection because when you're shooting a picture down into a bag, maybe it looks smaller than it is. But like, dude, you got fucked. They bent you over the table and fucked you with the meal that you paid for.
Yeah, Robert, you have to. Oh, Robert puts his headphones up.
That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable how bad that meal looks. Robert,
it's so bad, but it's so funny. Yeah, Robert, you have to put the picture that he attached to this when we do the video version so people can watch. If you're not watching the YouTube version, go youtube.com, search Pass Grade Podcast, hit that subscribe button, and then watch what we're posting if you're just listening. But yeah, like, you gotta post it on there because it's fucking hilarious. It's a bag of spaghetti, raw dogged spaghetti. fail on
that-
not DoorDash's fault. It's not DoorDash's fault. It's the restaurant's fault.
No,
Can't
it's
even get mad at
100% the
DoorDash.
restaurant's fault. Unless that would be super funny if it like they put it
But
in a
he's like, I
styrofoam
need a
thing,
container. He's like, shit.
and the door dasher, like right before he dropped it off, emptied it out of the fucking container into the bag and just dude, that like literally looking at that as somebody who
That's
works
an
in the food
all-time
service
not
industry,
cool.
that hurts my fucking soul just to look at that picture. That's so bad.
All-time not cool.
Cole, I am so sorry that happened to you.
All right, our next not cool. Yeah, T's and P's call, but thank you so much for sending it. That was incredible. Todd Voss writes in with our next not cool. He's at as_scene_by_TV. And Todd says, I got in a rush and left my headphones at home. Might cause issues listening to things while at the office. Yeah, that
Shit, cunt,
sucks.
fuck, ass. Just in case.
Tits, fuck.
Just in case at that moment. That made it more awkward for him. I had to yell it.
That is one of the like the worst when you like if you just forget your headphones. Like I get in like at work usually I'll get out of my car and then I'll pop headphones in when I go up to like get ready for the show in the morning. And I usually like, keep them in for like probably like 45 minutes while I'm getting prepped up and stuff until I need to do like listen to the TV in the background. And like there's been mornings where you get there and you pat my pocket and like fuck, it's not here. And like you're like, it's either gonna be just a quiet morning or I'm just gonna have to do the thing where I just play my phone out loud. I'm in like a smaller room, so at least like people don't really hear it at certain points. But like, yeah, when you're out in the open, you can't really just listen. And passive is probably not one. It's good to listen.
You want me to set an alarm at like 3:15 that I can text you? Because I'm awake every fucking night anyway.
Oh, I'm pretty good about remembering it. Pretty good about.
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm putting on my friend hat here. I'm just saying if you want
a backup
alarm, I'm always awake at that time. Actually, I almost last night called in just because it was like 6:15 and I was still awake and I was like, I should probably see what's going on. And I was like, nope, Pat, go to bed. Stop and
you would have got through.
It's 6:15 a.m. No, yeah. Also at that point, I don't think you wanted me calling in because who knows what the fuck I would have said. It was 6:15 a.m. and I was still wired from margaritas, tobacco, and fake alcohol or fake marijuana.
Fair.
So
yeah,
I don't think you want me calling in. But yeah,
that does suck. That's one of those all-time. It's like not a big one. But
I feel like sometimes we give the knockouts, we don't give them a solution. We should at least try. Todd, I don't know. Figure it out, man.
Yeah, try not doing that. But yeah, that sucks. It sucks.
Maybe get a backup pair. Keep them in your car. There you go. Keep the cords.
Raimundo Benavidez at Kmundo B writes in with our next one, and he says his not cool is my grocery store rearranged all the aisles. Now I'm lost. That is a good just like common man occurrence where you're like, fuck, I don't know. Like the stuff like the beers used to be over here. The pasta's all in the wrong spot. Now what's going on? The chips, where are they? That is the worst. Like why? Why do you do that?
So infuriating. Why would you do that? You already had it in a spot. Why would you rearrange the entire store to be like, well, these two items are now next to each other and it works better? No.
So we have to walk through more of the store to get used to it. And in their mind, they're buying more because they're going to see more things.
How
Whereas then I just get mad and I go hate buy everything that I needed to get and I get nothing else.
And I know HEB, if you go online, you can look up, you can type in an item at a store and it'll tell you this row, this bay, blah, 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 blah. But it's not always fucking
I'm not going to look at that.
No, I'm not either. I'm just saying you can do that, but it's not. Every time I've ever looked that up, it's semi-accurate. It's not even that fucking accurate. Don't fucking do this. Stop it, HEB.
No, it's infuriating when you're like, this is going to be a lot longer than I thought.
Bro, and this is what always happens to me is imagine you're slightly hungover. Like not even really hungover. Like you don't have a headache or anything like that, but you know your endorphins are a little bit off because you drank too much the night before. So like you just get angry at shit. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or is this just me?
Yeah.
Where like just the littlest things set you off because you're just your chemical imbalance is a little bit off. And you walk into your grocery store and everything's different. Bro, that's a rage.
Yeah.
They're like, and it's the worst kind of rage because it's the rage you cannot express. You just have to sit there and internally go, as you're walking down an aisle going, where's the bread?
And it's not that hard to figure out
where's the
usually, but it
tortillas?
throws you off. It throws you off. Like I love
yeah.
my grocery store that I usually go to. Like I love being able to be like we went to a party on Friday and I was like, hey, I had my Uber I made a stop with my Uber. I was like, here's one stop and then I'll be back and then we'll go to the other one. And I was like, just give me like 5 seconds. And like, I knew exactly what I needed to go grab. I needed to grab these things. I needed to grab these chips.
That's the best.
Ice. And it's like, boom, boom, boom. Like knowing exactly where everything is because I've been there so many times. But like, if I had gone in there and they had just rearranged it, I'd be like, fuck. Now I got to go like sift through things, which again, doesn't take too much longer, but it's like, it's the principle. It throws you off your rhythm.
That's one of my skills that like, if I just have to grab something, I can park and be back to my car at a grocery store. Like if I don't have to do a whole grocery shopping thing, literally in 8 minutes, I can leave my car and be back at my car door in 8 minutes. If I know I only have to grab 3 things in the grocery store, I'm in.
Yeah, supermarket
checkout. I'm out.
Like, I would murder
fucking money at
supermarket
that. Oh,
I would murder supermarket
sweep,
dude.
Dude,
if
nowadays,
Alex, give me black pepper. I need Pop-Tarts. I need vitamin C gummies. And I also need a flatbread pizza. I'm like, done. Bam, 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 bam. Like I could do that. If you gave me those things, I know exactly where they are. I could run through my grocery store, probably get it in less than 2.5 minutes. And that's not counting like having to wait. I know.
No,
if you're talking just sprint, grab, and go, absolutely.
No. 2.5 minutes. No, you're being too generous with yourself. No,
I know exactly where
the amount of things that you listed. It would take you at least 5 minutes.
4 things.
It would take you at least 5 minutes just to go point to grab to point to grab, because you forget how big grocery stores are. You're thinking like, I know where this is. I know where that is. I know where that is. That's all 10 seconds here to here to here. It's really like 45 seconds from one item to the next. That's what I'm just trying to be realistic on you, brother.
No, so I'd go black pepper would be the first one because I know where the spices are. Then you go down to where the breakfast aisle is. You go down to the breakfast aisle is. That's where the Pop-Tarts are. Then I run across the thing to the other set of aisles where the vitamin C gummies would be by the 5-hour energies. Okay, then I would go across by the.
Hold on. The first 3 items. How much time do you think you spent?
That's less than a minute.
You went from one aisle to the next aisle to across to a different thing. And you think you did that in under 60 seconds?
From the intro to my HEB, which is a large absolutely 45 seconds, I could get it.
From the front door, you went to one aisle, to another aisle, to a third item in under 60 seconds.
Yes.
You're out of your fucking mind, dude.
I think I can do it. Robert, are we gonna have to run this experiment tomorrow?
No.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
Dude. Hey, I'm off at 6. I'm off at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Let's fucking do this.
We're talking supermarket sweep, so I'm not having to fight people, which is the whole thing.
Bro, no. Oh,
like not like regular. It's not like a regularly traffic grocery store. Like if you go in the middle of the day, like I got this, bud.
Bro, I will follow you, sprinting behind you with my phone.
Regardless, 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes, easy. I already know where everything is. I already know where it all is.
Now imagine that you had to get that and you were in and out quick and you walked in and they had rearranged the entire store.
Right. It'd be the worst, which is not cool.
Bro,
that is not cool. That was a good way to circle back to it.
That would be enough to be, you would be the Joker. Like that's the one bad day that somebody just needs to walk in and get 2 things and they rearrange the grocery store. That's how you become the Joker. That's how things go badly like that. Don't do that, grocery stores. HB, Scott, whatever your name is, fucking stop it. Don't do that shit.
All right. Next, not cool is from Ashley Wilkins at Buster Healer Mix on Twitter. And Ashley says her not cool is I have a push button car. I pulled into my driveway, forgot to turn it off. It was on for an hour and a half idling. I only had 1 bar of gas. After that, only 10 miles.
Let me tell you a story.
I was like, we call that pulling a pat. That's what we
call that pulling a pat. I actually brought
the pat did that for like quadruple that amount of time.
Yeah, it was about 3.5 hours. One time it was an ultimate. I don't know, 3.5 years ago, something like that, when we were still doing every episode in your apartment. And I was so excited to get there that one day that I literally pulled into the parking space and then just got out of my car. I didn't turn the car off. I didn't even touch my keys. I just got out. And then we hung out for a little bit, recorded a full fucking podcast. I went back downstairs, couldn't find my keys, walked up to my car. My car was running. It was sitting there idling for 3.5, 4 hours, you would say.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I think it ran through just idling 80 miles worth of gallon or worth of gas. I don't know how to convert it, but I just remember looking at it and going, oh, I have 40 gallons left to empty or 40 miles left to empty. And that was,
well, you frantically had to like search for your keys because you're like, I don't know where my fucking keys are, man. I don't know where my keys are. And you're like, maybe I left them like under the car. I don't know. And you're like,
I was like, yeah, maybe they fell out. And then I remember I was talking to you and I was like, dude, I like, we're looking around your apartment. I go, fuck it. Let me walk to my car. They probably fell out of my pocket. And as I got to my car, I texted you, my car's been running this entire time.
And you're just like, no.
Like, hey, thank God it was not just like, if you had a house and I pulled into your garage and walked into that, probably would have instantly died with all the carbon monoxide.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
But yeah, at least your shit was only going for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that does suck though. That does suck, but it's called pulling a pat.
But I've been there.
It happens. Solid, not cool, Ashley.
Life sucks. Then you go on.
Last one we got is from Danielle Weston at Danny_Weston on Twitter. And she says, when you're trying to turn right on red, but the ass face in the left lane keeps inching up and blocking your view of oncoming traffic. That is one of like that, or like when they have an intersection that they just like let like a wild, like a fucking just big ass tree with like long ass branches grow out without cutting it. You're like, what the fuck? How am I fucking seeing this? And it's like always like on a big crowded road. You're like, I'm either just gonna get fucking T-boned or I'm gonna get out of this alive. Like that, there's only two things that are gonna happen there, and it's like I'm just trying to make a decision here, man. But yeah, if I ever see somebody trying to like inch up, I also feel that way with like when you're trying to like inch up to turn right, and like there's somebody in front of you that won't move up, and they like leave like 6 car lengths in front of them, and you're like, just fucking scooch up, bro. And you gotta sometimes hit the horn a second. You're like, just go, so I can move. I fucking hate that. But like when somebody's continuously just blocking you like that, it's like just be aware,
dude. It's the worst. And both those I don't even know how to put this into words other than just saying, like you just said, be aware, guys. Just be aware. Just try just a little bit. Put a little bit of fucking attention into what's going around you when you're driving a 3-ton murder machine. Just fucking pay a little bit of fucking attention, guys. It's the most infuriating shit in the world. I like more infuriating. Like I get mad when I'm in traffic and I'm driving and people drive like shit. But like when you're going 2 miles an hour in a parking lot and people can't figure it the fuck out, that's arguably way more infuriating.
One of my mottos I like to live my life by, and this goes back from my days of playing Madden. I like to always assess to myself in about every situation I'm in, what would my Madden awareness rating be right now? And if it's below like a 70, then I gotta get back up. You know, it's cool, but your awareness rating is cool if it's like a 20. If you're sitting on the couch just hanging, when you're driving, if it's anything below a 70, get the fuck out of here. Figure it out. Always have your head on a fucking swivel. Always be aware. Oh, is there a fucking crosswalk guy coming over here? Okay, I gotta pay attention to that. Oh, is this guy trying to get over? Maybe I need to let them over. Oh, is this person? Maybe I don't need to leave 75 car lengths between me and the first car at the light. Like maybe it's fine to pull up a little bit. I don't know. Like, bro, just be aware. And the people that are not, there's people that are just not aware. And I know that people are on their phones sometimes. Sometimes I check my phone too, and I get that it happens. But be fucking aware. Ask yourself today, what was my Madden awareness?
Oh my god!
If it was below 70. The fuck
I just became my father. Growing up, my least favorite thing, we would be at baseball, just instructions, whatever, like private lessons and shit like that. And my dad would always, dude, just focus. He would say that, Pat, just focus. Hey, Pat, focus, to the point where every time he said focus, I couldn't focus because I was so fucking angry because I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to focus. You fucking. And now I'm just, all I can think about is when I'm in traffic is, dude, just focus. Just
Madden
focus
awareness
on what
rating.
Yeah.
What's your MRE or what's your MRR? Huh? MAR. Madden. I fucked that up really bad, didn't I? What's your MAR? Your MAR. Check out your MAR score. All right. I'll run through mine real quick because they're not too bad. But number one is my not cool is Thunder. Because just like chill out. My dog is not a fan of it. This is really Wheezy's not cool, but like Wheezy's not loving the thunder, all right? And it's been thundering a lot this week, and she's just not having a good time. She came running out of the bathroom the other day, and she only goes to the bathroom when she's like scared. And it's like, don't be scared, you're good. But it's smart. Also, that's probably the safest room to go to if there was a tornado. So I'm glad that she knows that when we're not home.
Coco hates it too.
But yeah, it puts her on edge, all right? It makes her needs to chill the fuck out, Thunder.
Bro, I'm trying to take
Lightning
a shit
too.
this morning, and my sister's dog is doing figure eights between my legs while I am pooping. That's not a comfortable situation for anybody involved.
Like, it's thundering. I don't know how to handle this.
She's literally like pressing her leg up against my hip and then like just darting underneath my legs between my underwear at the same time. I don't even know how to fucking describe it. Yeah, Thunder, fucking chill, dude. We got
there's
dogs.
5 things. If there's 5 things you could tell your dog to like just explain to it in English, and your dog absolutely understand what you said to it. Like one of the things I would say to Wheezy, like the 2 that I know I would say, I'd be like, I promise you, I'm always coming back home. I will never, like, I'm not leaving. I will be back. I promise you. I guarantee you, I will be coming home. But then also like the thunder will not hurt you. Thunder will not hurt you. It's just a scary
it won't
sound.
hurt you. But that's the thing, because like if you go, it won't hurt you, they'd be like, but what is it? And we'd be like, I don't fucking know what it is.
The loud thunder noise will not hurt you. I wish you could just understand that.
I think mine would just be, I love you and I'm coming back. Just because like I don't, dogs would ask you to explain things that you like, I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain thunder. What are you fucking talking about? What? Let's go in the car. How's the car run? I'm like, I don't know. We light gas on fire and then it fucking moves. I don't understand it.
Stop asking. It just does.
Stop asking questions. You're a dog, man.
But Thunder is Wheezy's not cool / mine not cool. And then my other real not cool was I got some shoes. We went to this is like the 5th time not to brag. I went to a party on Friday, but went to the party and I was like, there was some of those like Sperry's shoes that you don't have to wear socks under. You have to wear socks with them, and they were new shoes, and they just like got me the fucking blister on the back of it. Where, like the back of your heel rubs up against the shoe. Just not ideal. And I didn't realize it until like halfway through the night where I was like, damn it, this is not going to be fun tomorrow. And it hasn't been fun since then, but it's getting better. So those shoes, not fun.
That's why those no-show socks are important.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's my not cools.
Which also, by the way, they say Sperry's, you don't have to wear socks with them. That's like a Northeastern thing. Like Sperry's, they're boat shoes. In Texas, we have a vastly different climate, and socks are always applicable.
But that was the first wear, though, so I didn't have to that time.
But still, like they say, you don't have to wear them with that. No, you don't. You, as in you people in fucking Cape Cod, don't have to wear them because it's not humid up there at all. You have 5% humidity, and you think it's bad. Our base layer is like 97% humidity at all times of the year, even the middle of fucking winter. They are a regional shoe that they have not branded regionally correctly. That's the problem. My not cool is, we talked about this earlier, the schedule release is coming out tomorrow. I don't know how to fucking feel. My entire life it's been all right. I've literally never once in my life actually paid attention to schedule release when it happens. A week later, I'll look and go, 10 wins. My whole life, I could roll out of bed and go, 10 wins. We're going to have 10 wins. Doesn't matter what. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know if my quarterback's good. I think he's not. I'm hoping to be fucking pleasantly surprised. But I have no fucking idea what's going on with my team right now, because for the first time in 20 years, that's not true. I didn't know what I had in Aaron Rodgers, but we figured it out about 2 games into it that he was good. I don't fucking know, dude. And I'm terrified. My entire life has been shitting on Bears fans because it's hilarious and they're very bad. And now I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that is a scary feeling. But just maybe you'll find that Jordan Love is Daniel Jones.
I don't know.
But not as good because nobody's going to be as good as Daniel Jones.
I am just hanging all hope that Lucas Van Ness is the next JJ Watt, which I don't know if we've officially said it. That's the jersey I request from you.
Yeah, you did
from our bet. But also, what if you get me that jersey and he just sucks right away? And then I have a jersey of a guy that
like I get to win that bet actually.
Fuck. I'm like
that's why I would have just gotten a custom jersey. I would have just got like
no custom jerseys are a joke. I don't know.
69.
Part of me wanted 69. Part of me wanted me to tell you to get Luke Zaire Alexander, but like no, we're going with the new guy. We're putting blind trust in the system going forward. Blind trust actually would have been if I told you to get me a Jordan Love jersey, but I do not trust that.
That's a good horse name. That's a good horse name.
Blind trust? Oh, that's a great horse name.
But nothing will ever beat the Noise 69 jersey that Bro Brad gave us. Shout out to Brad Clausen.
That's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, like, even when Aaron Rodgers came in, when did he start? 2004. I was like 14, 15. So like life was still good at that point. Now I'm 32 and I've got a quarterback that I'm not sure about and I don't know about the future of my franchise.
Just buy in. Just buy
Dude,
in.
I am all in.
Saying.
I don't have to buy in. My entire life has been all in. I'm just saying I don't know what's coming and I'm terrified of it. For the first time in 16 years since Aaron Rodgers became the starter, I don't know what I'm getting at quarterback. It's a ridiculously too bad for you problem to have, but like it's still a fucking problem. I don't know what's coming. I've been able to shit talk the Bears for basically 30 straight years, and now I don't know if I can do that anymore, man. This is a scary proposition. Like, imagine if the the Commanders now were just good because they got rid of their racist fucking dickhead owner. And now what if they're good? And there's another team in your division you have to contend with now. That's scary. It's a scary thought. Nobody knows what to do with it. At least, the Cowboys, they're still bags of shit. So who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared going into an NFL season for the first time since I was 13 years old.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
What you got?
So we've been having a problem with gnats or fruit flies or something, some small flying bug. And
I feel you.
Not the Washington Gnats, am I right, guys? Because they're bad. Nobody has problems with the Gnats.
Yeah, but in Houston we had a problem with them like 3 years ago. So I don't
like now, not now though.
Gnat now.
Right. Okay, so we're back to you, Robert. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so they've just been around like in the kitchen, kind of like there's the couple in the office today, and there's been one flying around throughout the podcast, and I just been like, I want to smack it, but it's too fast for me.
There's things you can specifically buy, but throw a little vinegar with some honey in a dish. That'll help you out a little bit. What you need to look underneath your sink if you've got any standing water anywhere. That's going to be your biggest problem. Like if there's a leak or something.
Yeah, I don't think there's a leak. I think there might be like in Sam's plants. She waters them, so there's moist soil there.
Yeah, you can't overwater standing water. Like all water that you put in that plant needs to soak in because if you get standing water, you're gonna
it's been a little frustrating because it's been going on for a couple of weeks now. Like when are they gonna just stop?
It's like the most annoying thing in the world when it's like it's not a dirty, clean issue, but you're just sitting there in your home and you're like, what the fuck? Like just swatting that shit flying in your face. It's annoying. It's a bad feeling.
That's what I'm dealing with.
That is a solid, not cool.
Sorry, Robert. I love you.
He's in peace, buddy. Yeah, I love you, buddy.
Thanks.
Moving on. Let's move on to the answer segment. Let's wrap this bitch up. You got a question? We always start the podcast off with the Precome segment. We bring in any thoughts, drunk ideas, stupid ideas that we had, any business like business pitches we'd like, or just random thoughts. You got anything like that? You want relationship advice? We'll answer that. You want any help parenting? We can work with you on that too. Any questions you got for us at all? Hit us up at Pass the Grade Pod. You want power rankings for us? Give us 5 options, and we will power rank things. But hit us up at Pass the Grade Pod on Twitter. Use the hashtag PTG Answers to reach us. You can also email us answers@passthegradepod.com, or go to the website passthegradepod.com and then click out contact. But if you just hit us up at passthegradepod on Twitter, hashtag PTG Answers, hit us up with any question you got. We'll go through some of the best ones each week. And this, guys, is the Answers segment.
Well, if you just answered the question, why just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
All right, our first question this week comes from our podcast son, Skylar Lester.
Skylar!
At OMG, it's Skylar on Twitter, and Skylar says, if robots have been making condoms on assembly lines for a while now, does that mean that they're already working to stop human reproduction? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely is what that means. Like, before, we didn't even realize what they were doing when we got them doing that. And that's part of it. Now they're stopping us from making more of them while we are making more. They're stopping us from making more of us while we're making more of them. Eventually, there's going to be more of them than there are of us. That's when they revolt. That's when they take over. This has all been in place for years. Was it War of the Worlds, where like the aliens had come in millions of years before and they had buried the ships there? So when it was time to attack, they had all the stuff that was ready to go. Like,
Yeah,
this
that
is
was
what the
the
robots have
weirdest
been doing.
storyline.
This is what the robots have been doing.
I don't know. I feel like if they're fucking
That's
with
why
like
it's like
human
we're
reproduction,
fucked.
they're probably doing more with like. Let me put tinfoil hat on, Pat. Let's do this. All right, dude. It ain't even the buying the condom or making the condom. What it is all the plastics that they're putting in our water supply, and that's lowering the T count of most men. That's why we got less testosterone driven men. We ain't having paper. That's what it is. That's why the robots are fucking with America right now, all right? Because they are fucking with the testosterone levels and we ain't having babies, all right? That's what it is.
Clear day. I'm not having any. Everybody else can't say it.
Whew.
Shit.
Sort of, Jesus Christ, and my brother just having my body right there for a minute. What happened?
Greg Gutfield just said. No. Yeah, I absolutely think that robots have been slowly trying to just stop human reproduction for years now. We're just now like the fact that we're picking up on it now and it's been going on for so long just shows how fucked we really are. Like, why it was a bad idea to give the Boston Dynamics dog AI brain and guns. Not a great idea, but like, we're going to look at that when it's killed us all. Like, maybe we should have done that. Like, this is one of those, like, maybe we shouldn't have put them in charge of like helping us reduce reproduction while they're adding to their numbers.
Yeah, dude, no, fuck it. Let's keep going. Keep helping them. Robots all the way. Yeah.
No, don't do that. This is bad,
as long as we still get human or robot football. I just want just and baseball and hockey too. Just give me my sports. I will be a subservient fucking slave to the robot race. I don't care. Just give me sports. I am basically a Roman citizen in like the 3rd century. I don't care how shittily you treat me. Just give me entertainment to watch and I'll keep fucking paying your taxes and serving you. I don't care. My life has not been good the entire time of it anyway. Just keep me placated with athletics and combat and I'm happy.
Our next one is from Quentin Hughes. He's at Q the Ace on Twitter. And Quentin says, what is the greatest opening lyric of all time? This is one I spent some time thinking about. And I was like, what is a really funny one? What is a really good one? And then it just came to me. Britney Spears does start a song with It's Britney Bitch.
Nope.
And that is absolutely the best. The best. It's Britney Bitch, because I can only think of Michael Scott doing that. But that is the one that. But Give Me More is the name of the song that she does. If we were looking for other answers, I mean that's my 1-1. But oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. like that from Baby Got Back from Sir Mix-a-Lot, also great opening line. And then the Ooga Chaka, Ooga, Ooga, Ooga Chaka before Hooked on a Feeling. Those are just three of my faves.
I went a completely different route, and I think mine more lines up with the what's the wildest line to start a song of all time, but it was Wheeler Walker Jr., who, if y'all don't know, is a country singer that just sings about the dirtiest shit you could possibly think of. But he has Astros won. Let's go. His song, it's called "Fucking It Up" is the name of the song, and it goes, "Sorry I fucked your friend and finished on her ass. Sorry that you found out from a student in your class." That's the fucking like, dude. That's how you're gonna start the song. We're just starting out with
Aggressive.
heaters right there. It's aggressive, but like that's the greatest opening to a song of all time.
Best line in any song, if you want to get all like this is beside not answering the question, but like if it was best line in a song at all, it would just be in the Mo Bamba song from Sheck West, where he just pauses and he goes, it's called Mo Bamba. It's by Sheck West.
No, I get that. I'm just waiting to hear what line you're going to use from that.
Well, he pauses the music and he goes, "Oh, fuck, shit, bitch, I'm Sheck West and I'm getting really rich." And I don't know why, but that always, the "oh, fuck, shit, bitch," it's like, add that, put that in there. Keep that in.
Does go hard.
Keep that in. It's like, it's like when the bass drops.
I would still prefer the Blink 182 shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, and twat. I mean, that's a great song right there.
Yeah. Blink 182 had a lot of those. Robert, did you have one in particular that you wanted to share?
Yeah, I think probably A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
What was that?
M-N-M-O-P.
Q, R, S, T, U, V.
No.
W, X, Y, Z.
We just asked for the first line, not the whole song.
And you could argue,
you could argue that's a whole line
without those, because that's not a word; they're just letters. But like you could argue that without that opening line, which essentially is the entire alphabet song, that like none of the other lyrics that we just said would exist without the alphabet. So maybe that is the greatest opening lyrics.
That's not true.
That's why I brought it up.
That's not true.
That's big brain. That's big brain right there, Robert.
You don't need the alphabet for language to exist. Yeah, we don't know how to write it down. We may not know how to write it down, but I'm sorry. Even if I didn't know the alphabet, I could say, "Sorry, I fucked your friend and finished on her ass." I don't need the alphabet for that. I need it to write it.
Alphabet was a good one. It was a good route to go with. I'm gonna side with you on that one, except I think that Britney bitch is just like, what's my name? It's Alex bitch. If I start like, what if I start the podcast like that from now on? Instead of gravy gang, I'm gonna say it's Alex bitch. It's gravy bitch. You finish with Passive Gravy Bitches, which is just like the bitch, and it was like, fuck yeah, let's go.
I think every week I should give you a Wheeler Walker Jr. quote to open it up with, just because it's the dirtiest shit you can think of, and see how you like that. That's not going to happen. We already know that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
he says too much dirty shit. Talks about how he likes his pussy to be a little hairy and sticking out the top of her Daisy Dukes. Can't talk about that to open a podcast.
If you Google image search, it's Britney bitch. Michael Scott is really the first thing.
Of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first 6 that pop up are Michael Scott, which is pretty great.
I mean, yes. I mean, Michael Scott should be the first. He is. When you think of it's Britney bitch, you do not think of Britney. You think of Michael Scott.
Right. Absolutely. All right, moving on. That was a good question, Quentin. Really made us think. This is Alex O at Alex McThunder1 on Twitter. He's got some power rankings for us. We do love those power rankings. Give us 5 options and tell us to power rank them. They all have to be similarly related. But Alex O says, power rank these championship trophies. These are all sports championship trophies. He gives us the leagues that they are for. So the MLB championship trophy, the World Series trophy, basically, the Lombardi Trophy for the NFL, the Stanley Cup Trophy for the NHL, the Larry O'Brien Trophy for the NBA, and then whatever the World Cup is called. I'm gonna go first because I feel like we're gonna kind of be all over the place. Stanley Cup. If you don't say the Stanley Cup, you're wrong. Stanley Cup is 1-1, just not even close.
Not close.
Then so it's like Stanley Cup, and then like way down is number 2. But like 2, 3, I would put NFL and NBA because they're just cooler to hold. Like they're cooler to hold. That's why number 4 is the World Series.
I don't even know what the NBA trophy looks like, dude.
It looks just like the NFL trophy, except it's gold and it's a basketball at the top.
I literally.
It's more
Oh,
round.
actually, now I do know. No, yeah.
But those, I put NFL because it's football. Like Lombardi Trophy is second. Larry O'Brien NBA Trophy is third. World Series is fourth. Just because the World Series trophy, like the Astros have won it twice since I've worked at like the radio station, and like it always is broken. It's always like those flags, they're too finicky. They come off. The Lombardi Trophy, you can grab that bad boy, you can hoist it up. You don't got to worry about it. You don't have to have 2 hands. You can one hand that bitch, and it's awesome. The Larry O'Brien Trophy, like the NFL's trophy, just not as cool because it's basketball. Same thing. Got it. I can hold it. If you win multiples, you can hold them both like this. You don't have to like wait, like balance it out. You can't hold, like if you won 3 Super Bowls, you could like hold 2 like this and then hold one right there. Like you couldn't do that with a World Series trophy. Like you can balance, like they can hold the 2 they have right now, like plates, but like you can't just hang on to that one-handed really. And it looks awesome. It's cool, but it's like, it's just got a lot of flags on it. And then like the World Cup, like for what the World Cup is supposed to be to everybody in the world, like the World's Cup, it's the weirdest, shittiest, smallest fucking trophy. If you made the World Cup trophy a million times bigger.
I thought that one was the one that was like, it looked like the Lombardi, but it was just a soccer ball on top. Is that not the World Cup trophy?
But it's like, it's little. Go look at it. Go look at players holding it because it's like they can hold it in just their hand. Like it's like holding like a tall cup. Like this is about, like this feels like the size of a World Cup trophy. You couldn't do that with a full on, like you gotta like really like hang on to the Lombardi trophy. You know,
wait, it's really that small?
Yeah, look how small it is. It's so small, and it's like the World's Cup.
Fucking joke, dude!
It's
You're such
the
a
World's
joke
Cup.
Sport.
The best country in the world's game gets that fucking trophy. Like, give him a pen. Give him a button instead.
Bro,
World
soccer,
Cup trophy.
You're such a joke.
Worst. So it's NHL, NFL, NBA, MLB, and World Cup. Those are my 5. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I'm gonna go. I mean, obviously, see, this is what sucks. Me and you being hockey fans, and other people don't expect it or don't. I don't know, acknowledge it or understand it. The I almost said Larry Run. The NHL one is the best one. The Stanley Cup is the best trophy there is. And it's not just that the trophy itself is great, it's the tradition that goes along with it. Every player gets to take the trophy for a day and gets to have a day, and they throw a party around it, and it's great, and everybody drinks out of it. They add another layer when they need to, all of it. And yes, it's not the same trophy every time, but no trophy is. But it's fucking great. Every team is acknowledged. Everybody gets fucking, and all the players, they just get hammered with it. They go, we won the trophy. You know what we're going to do? Dude, Alex Ovechkin was hammered for a month straight with that trophy. Even when he didn't have it, he was like, I finally won. Let's go. NHL, greatest trophy there is. No questions even about it. People that say no just don't follow hockey. That's what it is. Number 2 is a Lombardi trophy. Football is the greatest sport in the world.
Yeah.
And the Lombardi trophy is just, it's perfect. It's beautiful. As a championship trophy, it literally is aesthetically pleasing to a point where it is a perfect fucking trophy. Number 3, MLB. It really, another one, aesthetically pleasing. It's a beautiful trophy. Yes, like you said, it's finicky.
Hang on to it.
You can't. You can't, but it is a great trophy. It's beautiful. It's a perfect trophy. If you're being careful, you can hold it up. You don't want to drop it. Yeah, that'll fuck it up. You don't want to drop it, but it's a great trophy.
4.
Then I'm trying to decide. I'm gonna go.
It's got to be NBA and then World Cup. Like World Cup.
I want to
is
say
the
NBA, but I
dumbest
think
one.
they go World Cup.
Why? It's dumb.
No, you're
Like,
right.
if I won
Yeah.
the World Cup, I'd be like, I didn't want this.
No. You're right. NBA after that, because where do the best basketball players in the world play?
America.
In America, yeah, because it is the pinnacle of the sport. The World Cup, I guess you can make it is the pinnacle of the sport, but it's a bitch trophy. You're
It's
the
a bitch
greatest
trophy.
trophy.
No, it's a bitch trophy.
The greatest achievement in your sport can't be fucking 14 inches tall. I'm sorry, it just can't be. That's a bitch trophy. The World Cup trophies, winning the World Cup is great. The trophy itself, so ridiculously mid.
So you go NHL, NFL, MLB, NBA, World Cup.
Yeah.
All right, Robert, what you got?
MLB, number
I
one.
figured you'd go that.
Of course you would.
NHL,
No hatred.
number 2.
Ooh.
NHL number
okay.
2. Now these 3 and 4 can go in either order. Really doesn't matter to me. NBA, World Cup, NFL last.
Why NFL last? Just to make us mad? That's why.
No,
No,
because
but he's trying to get a TikTok
No.
fucking.
no, it's lame. It's just silver. At least the NBA and the World Cup ones are gold.
It's a fair argument, but it's not. It's not a. Good
No, it's
argument.
not a fair argument.
It's a fair.
No, I mean like that's like the reasoning
'Cause
behind it. Like
Robert, they're not actually gold. They're painted gold.
and it just makes it look more impressive.
No, it doesn't. Okay, it's your list. It's not mine. It's your list. It's
What
not
about all
mine.
the Astros gold stuff?
I'm actually
pretty cool.
I think they look okay. I'm not a huge fan of those, but I'm also very cheap. So like, I'm not the guy that's gonna pay a bunch extra for a hat that has gold lining on it.
Because it's the same.
If
isn't
you
it?
are, no, it's not the same. It's just I don't like to pay the price point on it. But I'm also a very, very, very cheap motherfucker, and I won't hate on people that like that. Just not my thing. That's why I said it's your list. It's not mine. I wanted to get mad, but I can't.
Yeah,
But
respect my list.
I can't get
respect the
mad
list.
because I knew MLB would be number one for you, and the fact that you put NHL number 2, I respect that. I respect your list. I don't agree. I respect it.
yeah.
And NHL was my number 2 because MLB and NHL are like the most unique to me. The rest of them all kind of just look the same.
Yeah. I mean, the Stanley Cup, the fact that they just add another layer and add another layer when they have to, like, it's the best.
Yeah,
and also,
it's
there is no, like, people say basketball is the best team sport. Fuck that. It's individuals. There is no better team sport than hockey. Because it being a small amount of players that all have to work together. Like everyone always says, quarterback's the most important, but it's a team sport. You all have to work together. It's true, but hockey, there's no better team sport.
All right, Glamour Perry writes in with our next question. She is at Glam for Life on Twitter, GLAM, the number 4 LYFE. Glamour says, "What the fuck is Fort Worth? Is it a military fort? Is it a pillow fort? What is Worth?" I'll tell you what Fort Worth is. Stupid because it's Dallas adjacent. And it's like you got the stink of Dallas on you. It's got stockyards. I don't fucking care. Fort Worth is just like not it. It ain't it. I'm out. It's just Dallas. Fort Worth is Dallas.
Hard disagree. Fort Worth is if Dallas didn't suck. Fort
Dallas,
Worth is
though.
hold on. No, that's not even the right description of it. Fort Worth is. This feels wrong to say, but like the only way it's country Dallas. It's country Dallas. Like Dallas is the big city version of it. Fort Worth is the, I don't know, sister city, whatever you call it, because it's a metroplex, whatever it is. Fort Worth is actually cool. Fort Worth is a fun town. Like you get TCU. I mean, there's a lot of cool shit that goes on in Fort Worth. It's just it gets a bad rap because it's adjacent to Dallas. Dallas sucks. Dallas is the ball sack of Texas, or sorry, the ball sack of Oklahoma that stretches down into Dallas. Fort Worth is actually a pretty cool city. Fort Worth has some cool shit going on. They just get lumped into the DFW, the Metroplex. No, Fort Worth is actually pretty fucking cool. They just get fucked over by being adjacent to. I don't know what's the worst city in Texas, Dallas or Austin?
Dallas is the worst city in Texas.
It's Dallas. It's
not
Dallas.
even
It's
close.
as soon as I said it, it's not even close. It's just if you talk to, they'll tell you it's fucking Austin because all
If
them
Houston,
liberals.
if Houston was Dallas, the Woodlands would suck. So DFW being like the Woodlands to Dallas, that means
No,
it
but
sucks.
but it's not.
But it does.
They get lumped
What
in.
is it? What do they call it? They call it the DFW area.
No,
Dallas,
they
Fort
do.
Worth. So that's an L. It's an L.
But that's
L.
not
Fort
no,
Worth is
I
fucking
get what you
stupid,
mean, but
Lamb. That's what it is. It's not a military fort. It's like the less stinky neighbor of Dallas. It's like slightly less stinky. It's still got all the stench from Dallas and the stink from it, but it's just pass on Fort Worth.
No.
You asked me. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, and I respect your opinion. I disagree. I don't think Fort Worth is as bad as Dallas. It's just not. Dallas sucks. Dallas and Arlington suck. Why isn't it the DA? Dallas and Arlington. That's what it should be, not DFW.
Yeah, I don't know. They just assume everything's Dallas, which is why it's like that all is Dallas.
It all sucks.
It all sucks.
Actually, dude, it's funny that if you're not a Cowboys fan, nobody in Texas likes Dallas.
Yeah, because it sucks.
You suck.
Dallas sucks.
Fuck you.
Last question we got this week from Jordan Welch. He's at J_Welch 2795. And Jordan says, could trees get hypothermia when they lose all their leaves in the wintertime?
Yes.
I think I think they could.
Well, it depends on who you talk to. There's an old Ron White joke where he talks about he bought these trees and they're in his backyard.
Ron White's a scientist.
Oh, hold on. And they died. And he hired a guy to come out and go, look at my trees. And he scratches the bark and goes, the core of this tree is still good. No, I don't give a shit about the core of my tree. If my tree's not blooming, it's fucking dead. It's a dead fucking tree. So yeah, if your tree dies in winter, it's fucking dead. It got hypothermia.
They can get hypothermia. Yeah, trees can definitely get hypothermia.
I mean, actually, we'll say this. If your tree reblooms, it had pneumonia. If your tree dies, it had hypothermia. How about that? Does that seem fair?
Well, if it's not wearing a mask, it might be COVID.
No. Trees don't get COVID.
If your tree wasn't vaccinated, then
no. If your tree dies from the cold, it got hypothermia. If it loses its leaves and then reblooms them, your tree had pneumonia. It got over it. Or maybe it only had a cold.
Yeah. But yeah, they can definitely get hypothermia, Jordan. It's a great question.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
question.
they can get
Scientific
hypothermia,
question.
but that's when they die.
Scientific question to wrap things up on this fun-filled podcast. I feel like we've learned a lot about each other, about Taylor Swift, about Kings, about sports, about all of us. We've all learned, we've laughed, we've loved. We've cried. Who knows? Shout out to moms, though. Shout out to the moms. Happy Mother's Day to all of the gravy moms that are listening right now. We love you guys. Hope you'll have a great day. If anybody's going to BuzzFest, shout out to anybody going to BuzzFest. Rock some Gravy Gang stuff. You wearing some PTG gear? Hit us up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and bring some stickers.
Through your PTG shit.
I'll hit you up with some stickers if you're repping some PTG. So just come find me, and I'll hit you up with my my stickers. I'll have my little bag with me. But yeah, shout out to everybody going to BuzzFest this weekend. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Call your mom, tell your mom you love them. Love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, and have a great rest of your week until we talk to y'all next time. Pass the gravy. Bitches.
Johnny had apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Ooh.